Hello guys, sorry about that technical difficulties. So it's going to be speeded through, good 5-10 minutes here, but grab yourself a drink. Sorry this is now an hour late. The picture, the golden one, and this is the Reigning Rock podcast. Like, subscribe, do all of that. Of course, you can see my co-host Ian. So like I said, we'll very quickly just zoom through everything I just went through to real quick. So so let's go through this one. Like I said, been to the gym and banners. Here we go. For those we were seeing this for a second time, but made this and this and my craft thing I make every Thursday. So if you've seen that for a second time, there you go. So we'll go to the next segment quickly here, very quickly speeding along. Sorry guys. Movie talk. So I have watched The Beekeeper, good film. Latte and the Magic Waterstone, it was okay. And Family Switch, Christmas movie, but still a good watch. We'll get to most of you quickly. Unfortunately, guys. Quickly. Right, Pro Wrestling Tees Gulman's, all my socials on screen right now. Take a good look at those. So quickly, next segment, real quick, is So he's right, Wrestling Days Out with Ricky Goldman. So went to a Rumble watch party. Looks like probably my first and one and only next year to be on Netflix. The watch party probably won't be a thing. Went to that on Saturday. Did a quiz, that was good. WWE themed bingo, that was cool. Got thrown out by being a dick, but it was awful anyway. They couldn't get it on TV. Went to wrestling on Sunday, GPW, that was good. Didn't drink so much this time. There was a Noel Boy tag team match, that was good. My next wrestling is this Saturday, American Wrestling, and Love of Wrestling next month. So, really quick. Sergeant Slaughter, Dolph Ziggler, Scott Steiner, Gangrel, Maria, Enzo Amore, and many more will be there. Al Snow, many more. Live wrestling, Future Shock, Progress Wrestling and Future Shock, cosplay competition, gaming station, plenty there, so get yourself there. March 2nd and 3rd, and a talk from X-Pac on the Friday. But later, another segment here would be this. So right, wrestling roundup with Wayne's not talking, but he said all he needed to really say in the first time we did this. So he's not watched any movies. He went to a his karate been going well, and yeah. So let's quickly get through last week's Dynamite. Again, for those already who heard this for a second time, I apologise. I was a dick. I'll admit it now. So let's quickly run through your Dynamite. The Dynamite is the promo. Page defeated Penta. Wardlow knocked off Trent Beretta. Swerve Strickland defeated Jeff Hardy. Thunder Rosa defeated Red Velvet. The Acclaimed beat Mogul Embassy, and Adam Copeland beat Minoru Suzuki. Okay, I'll say bronze to silver based off purely the results. On SmackDown, Michael Cole back on commentary. I do like Michael Cole, like I said. LDO Carry On came out. WWE experts are getting people like Bad Bunny, etc., etc. So on exposure, that's the word I was looking for earlier. Then Randy Orton came out. AJ Styles did. Then LA Knight basically hyped up your Fatal 4-Way for the Rumble. And we have got comments here. Big ups, Dublin Destroyer Ian. I don't know if you know this person, but do you know Cheap Heat
hello.
Productions?
I know who this is, Morris. Oh, Morris Shortroll. I know who it is. He does Cheap Heat Productions. What's the crack, buddy?
So sorry I didn't notice that straight away, but I will keep an eye on the comment Ian can. Escrow defeated Kalito. Kalito not having much luck in WWE. These are just what you guys already know about this, but Raw on Netflix next year, and The Rock has joined TKO board of directors. Cool. I was a little bit shocked at the Kabuki taking the women's tag team titles from Ken and Katana Chance. Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits in the ring. Out came the final testaments. I'm not a fan of this. Also, a little shot to Austin Theory knocking off Carmelo Hayes. And to end SmackDown, LA Knight defeated Solo Sikoa by DQ. Randy Orton, RKO Styles, LA Knight hit for Stronger on Orton. Basically, just tapped your Fatal 4-Way for the Rumble. A couple of shockers, but it was filler, so I'll say bronze to silver. For level up results, Von Wagner defeated Keanu Carver. Seems that you don't know really what to do with Von Wagner. Kiana James and Izzy Game on the winning ways against Kalani Jordan and Brindley Reese.
Did you watch NXT against Noam Dar? Did you watch him?
Yeah, we'll get to that here shortly. I thought that match was Colombia. They really just don't seem to know what they've done Wagner, unfortunately. As long as Izzy Dame's getting a win, cool. And Riley Osborne on the winning ways against Luca Crucifino. All makes sense. All fresh matches. So I'll say silver, which I like fresh matches. So where we were before was Page, which we'll quickly run through. John Moxley beats Lee Moriarty. Okay. Kanasuke Takashita beat Christopher Daniels. Anna Jay beat Ruby Soho, and where we were before, Commander actually getting a win because he won a Fatal 4-Way match against Kip Sabian, the Butcher, and El Hijo de Vikingo. So your thoughts on that?
That actually looked like, I didn't actually watch Rampage now myself, but that match did look good. Kip Sabian, Butcher, and who was the winner?
Commander. So quickly, let's very quickly run through Collision. I don't obviously went head to head with the Rumble. We'll be going through here in a second. Only got 300 viewers, no shocker there. But John Moxley and Claudio Castagnoli in tag team action beat Shane Taylor and Lee Moriarty. Orange Cat this week. Commander back to losing weight. He lost to Orange Cassidy. Maria May beat Lady Frost. Have you heard of Lady Frost, Ian?
Yes, I have heard of Lady Frost, yes.
Never heard of her. Brian Danielson beat Yugi Nagata.
Who? Yeah, legendary Japanese wrestler. These are matches that Tony Khan probably thought would turn people away from the Rumble.
Okay then. Serena Deeb picked up a win against Ryan Renegade. Who's that?
I'm not too sure on that one.
And apparently people said this was good and there was some spot in this match, but FTR and Daniel Garcia in a steel cage match went over House of Black. Apparently someone got thrown or something. So your thoughts?
Yeah, I didn't see the cage. I didn't see the cage match. Now I might look it up because I heard it was very good. Because if I'm going to choose between the Rumble or Collision, I'm going to choose the Rumble because it's the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, well, apparently I just saw a picture of someone getting thrown or something. I don't watch Collision either. Again, I'll just say a bronze for that
because I do like all three people in the match. So I do want to see it. I do want to see how it went down.
So let's get into the Rumble, the Royal Rumble, WWE Royal Rumble 2024, starting with the Women's Rumble first. And I think, is it Wrestle Ops? Definitely spot on with what they say every time, but definitely this time, 50% of the wrestlers in both Rumbles, zero reaction or very little reaction first because of generic theme music, which is, it's like, who's that? Anyway,
well, yeah, you do need to let some of the wrestlers have a song that people know who they are. Like, yeah, like I would have known who most of the talent is now, like, because I do watch them on the shows. But like, you have people in the crowd, they won't know who they are, and they won't get the reaction. Like, when you think of all the wrestlers that have a well-known song, like Big E or Miz or Roman or Seth, they'll know they're coming out when they hear certain parts of the song. There needs to be a bit of lyric in them.
Yeah, theme music is everything. Think of the legendary theme music, The Rock. All you need to hear is "If You Smell."
Austin, Undertaker,
the gong, Undertaker, the gong, and you know instantly who it is. Stone Cold, the glass break.
You need someone who knows how to do a good theme song.
Yeah.
Like, and hopefully, like, they take all that into consideration and give some people a good team.
And that's what brings me to why Cody's as over as he is, all down to his theme music. Let's sing along because you saw in the Rumble, no one's over. Anyway,
well, tell that to Cody. He was actually the top merch. He was the top merch seller at the Rumble.
Right, he's not making rock money, is he? Anyway, the people are saying the Women's Rumble was good. I thought it was okay. You know, I get that
it was good. No, it was actually it was pretty good. Like, yeah, Triple H, this is, like, from what I've learned since Triple H took over and when he did the first Rumble in 2023, he wants to build a big roster of current stars that we're not always depending on semi-retired people from the Attitude Era or the Ruthless Aggression era. And yeah, there are not a lot of surprises in Triple H Rumbles, but at least we're seeing that he wants to reach out to other companies as he did with TNA. And we saw Jordan Grace and Trinity Fatu come out.
I get they want to use the current roster, but when you look at a Rumble, about 5 people are actually going to probably win it. The rest are just bodies in there just to be thrown out. When you actually look at a Rumble, there's about 5 people going to win it. So you could have the legends in because who cares about Indy Hartwell being in a Rumble? Who cares about Ivy now being in the Rumble? Nobody. Didn't get any reaction. The fans didn't know who she was. So if you stick Kelly Kelly in there, Kelly Kelly's taking a spot away from Ivy now because nobody cares.
But you're not good. You can't always keep using.
But
depending on.
Why not?
You can't.
That's what the Rumble's all about. The big returns. Who's it going to be?
Yeah, but you can just get that's the aim of what Triple H trying to do. He's trying to build a bigger roster that we don't always need to depend on people from
a roster that
the Divas era or the Attitude era.
Like people don't care about them. People don't care about them. You saw the reaction. People don't care. You saw the reaction they got. They don't care. The fans do not care. They got zero reaction. They went up.
Then use them as bodies. Like who got the most eliminations?
That's exactly what they're there for. Because like 5 people in a Rumble are going to win it. The rest are just there.
Yeah, but like who got the most eliminations in the Rumble, in the Women's Rumble?
I don't know. I don't even know or care really, but
no,
they're just there. Out of a standard Rumble, 5 people are going to win it. The other 25 are just there.
Yeah. That's the thing with every Rumble. Need certain people in to fill.
Care. They got zero reaction.
Got
so
the most
who cares?
eliminations in the Rumble.
Hartwell or any of the Ivy, Kitana Chance, Kanan Card, Indy Hartwell. These are just names I'm reaming off. No one gave a damn whether they're in the Rumble or not. So you could have replaced those with, for example, Jacqueline, Trish Stratus, Lita, Molly Holly, because they're not going to win it either. But so
that's the thing. They've called on before. They've called on Trish Stratus.
They're just an example. Any legend out the past, then they could have had legends in this, and they didn't because they're not going to win it either. So does it matter that Ivy now was in it? I don't care, and no one else did. People don't care.
But that's the thing. But that's the thing. You can't always keep asking legends because they're not going to always do it forever. Like, and you know the purpose of legends. They're just in, and before you know it, they're eliminated by someone like a Bayley or like a Nia.
Right, and but Indy Hartwell isn't winning it either, so who cares it? And this is just a name, random name plucked out the air. Well, who cares that Indy Hartwell was in that match? Did it make it better? It was like, oh, here comes Indy Hartwell. I don't give a damn. Who cares?
But here's the thing. What I liked about the women's, reached out to other companies like TNA. They decided not to keep just picking legends and just try outside companies like WWE do.
But let's get to people were saying the women were good. You had Naomi, which are cool that she's back. I think
you had Jordan Grace, who was very good.
Cool that she was back. Cool. It's still cool to use somebody else from a different company. You did see it last year. It's still cool.
That's the thing. That's what they need to do more of now when it comes to the Women's Rumble. Reach out to other companies and ask if any of the women would like to make a quick appearance, and that will turn eyes on them, and maybe that will convince them to sign to WWE when their contract expires with the other company. Like that could convince. Jordan Grace is definitely a WWE girl. She definitely be suited for WWE when she leaves TNA.
I couldn't care less whether she comes into WWE now. She isn't Roman Reigns, so. But Tiffany Stratton had a good showing. I was like, oh, here comes Tiffany Stratton. Like, where was the shots? Where were the surprises? There wasn't any.
Tiffany Stratton got
like, here comes Tiffany Stratton. Oh wow, she had a good showing, and this is maybe her call up, but
she actually got a good showing. Like the addition of Roxanne Perez and Tiffany after WrestleMania,
and then obviously Jade Cargill, who had a good showing. But again, expected. So where are the shots? Where are the surprises? Where are the, oh my God, can't believe this person's in it? There wasn't any.
But Jade Cargill got a good reaction. She got a bit nervous apparently during the Rumble match, but she held out her own. Like she got an elimination. She got 2 of the big eliminations in Nia Jax and Becky.
Now,
the one thing I hope.
And I've lost my scarf somewhere. Give me a second. Give me one second.
And while this is going on, I'll just read eliminations in the Royal Rumble with 8. Bayley came second with 7. Bayley, who won the Rumble, came second with 7. Bayley actually had the fastest time in the Rumble.
Sorry about that, guys. I kind of feel naked without it. So Bayley winning the Rumble, I've got no problem with. I think she deserves it. We'll get onto the Mania card here in a second. I've got a picture of what the rumored Mania card is, and believe me, it looks awful. But Bayley deserves it. She's been there. Mania 33, she came in. She's talking 7, 8 years.
She got the second most eliminations in the Rumble with 7.
Okay.
Only Nia Jax got the most 8. Bayley held the fastest time in the Rumble as well, which was originally held by Rhea Ripley.
None of that. I don't care about eliminations. I don't care if Bayley was in there for 60 hours. I want stars, or I want shocks. Don't care about how long they're in it. Don't care how many eliminations they got. And cool. That's cool for them. That's cool for them. But I want shocks, so there just wasn't any, unfortunately. There wasn't one. There wasn't anybody in that. I thought, oh, wow, Naomi's back. Oh. Yeah, she was expected.
There was a good reaction for Naomi anyway. I think she got a good reaction because people remember the music. Like the one person I think a lot of people were expecting is Mercedes Moné, but I'd say like if she had been eliminated, that would have gotten like a negative. Like if Bayley had eliminated her, she got a negative reaction.
I'll tell you something I will say good about the Rumble. Like the tease they did for number 30, they paused and then it was Liv Morgan. Boring.
But no, I love seeing Liv Morgan back. I love Liv Morgan. She's actually tied with Charlotte.
Exactly. She's Liv Morgan. Oh my god.
Liv is one of the most lovable.
It's not exactly Stone Cold coming back now, is it? It's like here comes Liv Morgan, and who cares? Bayley, they say, well deserved. Now the fans are really behind the fan support, so they're all pointing to the sign with her, which means the crowd want this, which I think if this turns her face. I wouldn't do the match. I personally wouldn't do the match that's rumored. We'll get to shortly here, but
she is turning face. She is turning face.
They're gonna do the match that's rumored, but yeah, well deserved by Bayley.
You mean Bayley versus Rhea Ripley? Do you mean Bayley versus Rhea Ripley?
We'll get to the card here in a second. So after we've gone to the Rumble, we'll get to the card in a second. Reigns beating Knight, Styles, Orton. Good match. Styles, Reigns pinning Styles. I thought that would happen. You protecting Orton. Yeah, good match. I don't feel the Solo Sikoa getting involved was needed, but okay. So your thoughts on the Reigns match, Fatal 4-Way?
The right call to keep the title on Reigns. It was very hard because LA Knight's already been pinned by Reigns. He hasn't pinned Orton yet. Orton has only had about 2 matches back, so someone had to be, and it has to be Styles, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But you knew Reigns was retaining at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And the one thing to take back from
it, thinking that he wouldn't, but that I didn't like halfway through a match. There's like, here comes a commercial. It's like, okay, I get it, product placement, and Slim Jim will probably paid a ton of money for it, but
Slim Jim was about to pull out because of everything that's happened with Vince McMahon, because of the scandal, but they managed to talk them around and they came back.
So Logan Paul retaining against Kevin Owens. Yeah, no shocker here. And I think a great finish. You're protecting Kevin Owens, but the referee, no referee has ever noticed anything in wrestling. But now all of a sudden they notice the brass knucks on Kevin Owens' hand and he gets DQ'd. Okay, you're protecting Owens and you're keeping the title on Logan. So I thought that this was a perfect finish. But a referee never notices anything, and all of a sudden they just notice something. So your thoughts on that?
I'm glad. Well, yeah, okay. They're obviously going to keep the feud with Owens and Logan going until we get to WrestleMania, because we know Logan Paul's. So now you need to add something to. You need to add with Owens and Logan Paul if it's happening in Elimination Chamber. But yeah, it was good. I think they both held their own now. I think Logan Paul, but when he does wrestling, he puts in a good amount of work into it. He knows how to be an attraction, and he knows how to.
The men's rumble again. Where are the shockers? Where are the surprises? Andrade, cool, but expected.
He didn't get much of a reaction, according to some people. Andrade did.
People were like, "Oh my god, I can't believe he's back."
It was good. No, I was happy to see him back. One person I thought would come back was Sean Spears, formerly Ty Dillinger. He's come out at number 10, but he didn't do that.
Braun, who replaced. No, do it with Pat McAfee after this. I can't remember. But we'll go to Braun first. But Braun had a great. He replaced Brock in this. He had a great showing. But again, no shocker. That's like, oh, here comes Braun Breaker. Oh, wow. They're cool. He had a good showing in it. Pat McAfee.
You saw the elimination that happened by Dominic Mysterio.
And apparently it was meant to be Brock versus Dominic at the Elimination Chamber. It would be a massive match for Dominic. And then Pat McAfee. Apparently Pat McAfee didn't know he was meant to be in this. Cool.
Yeah, apparently
again, where are the shocks, where are the surprises, where are the debuts, where are the here comes whoever.
Well, the McAfee thing, apparently the spot that was meant to go to was Chad Gable, but apparently a few hours before the day before the Royal Rumble, Oaks' mom had passed away and Chad Gable had gone with him to prepare for the funeral. So that's a really.
I think Pat McAfee was definitely the better choice because he's an actual star.
But was there at least with Chad Gable, if he went in there and then he got scared looking at Braun Breaker and Omos, and then he just walked out. At least with Chad Gable, he would have given it a few shots and he would have probably just gotten eliminated by either Bronson Reed or Omos or Gunther or Braun Breaker. At least he's.
Pat McAfee's a star and Chad Gable isn't. So
I'm not saying that Pat McAfee can't wrestle, but if.
But Pat McAfee's a star and known outside. Right, Chad Gable's a nobody. And Pat McAfee's a star known to the world. He's a former NFL player or whatever he is. He's a lot more well known than Chad Gable.
People who watch the NFL, he's only a big. You're saying about people.
He got brought in to grow WWE, so they clearly think he's a star. And now, so let's go to the winner.
He's a good commentator, right? He's like that.
Now was Punk meant to win this? And he got was CM Punk meant to win this and he got injured? I think, yeah. So of course Cody Rhodes winning again, which a lot of fans are hating on. And again, I said this last week, wrestling fans are never happy. These wrestling fans are completely playing day in, day out, week in, week out, month in, month out, online, saying they want this. If you gave them this, they would still complain. So I fully get that some wrestling fans are just never, ever, ever happy. But a lot of people saying, wrong choice. It shouldn't have been Cody. It should have been somebody else. Where was The Rock? Where was this person? Where was that person? They want stars. So he's getting hate, and you're going to please every wrestling fan, like I said. But
The Rock probably took a back seat. He wanted to let them finish what they're doing with Cody and Roman.
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. He wants. I didn't know you knew The Rock, but no, The Rock doesn't want Cody to finish his story. But whatever. People saying, where's The Rock? Where's this person, that person? Blah, 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 blah.
I think the one person I know they were hoping to see was that they were hoping for Okada to be there, but Okada, I wouldn't have had Okada in the Rumble because say if he would have gotten a good pop and all that, but say if he got eliminated, he probably would have, the person eliminated, say a Punk, would have probably gotten a lot of heat. You could have had Drew McIntyre eliminate him now. He was.
So, before we move on to the Mania card, I've got a picture here of the Roman Mania card. Let's start with Elimination Chambers. You've got no Rock, no Reigns, no Rollins. I'm saying Gunther's a star, but he's good in the ring, and he's, I suppose, WWE has given him that star quality outside of WWE. No one's heard of him, but no Gunther, no Punk. So why would fans get 5 a.m. to watch that? Damn. 0
people results
stars. So now Elimination Chamber is going to have very low ratings, unfortunately, because there's nothing there.
But you don't know that
fans that can't watch later.
But you don't know. But you don't know if it's going to have low. You don't know it's going to have low ratings. Because the card hasn't even been
If I'm a
announced yet. We
casual
haven't
fan,
even
I'm not
seen it.
getting up. But if I'm a casual fan, I'm not getting up at 5 a.m. to watch a pay-per-view with nobody's on. They can watch later on.
Again, you get up a few. You can get up a few hours earlier. You can get up, or you can get up later on. There's your solution.
There you go. So then people won't be watching it, so they'll watch it later on. So it's going to have low ratings because there are no stars, and Rhea Ripley isn't a. So look, Rumania card. Oh, I'm gonna have to take that off as well. Take the banner off. Give me a second. What have I done now? A second. For some reasons, everything's disappeared. Ah, there we go. Right. I'll take that off. So again, where are the stars in this? So Jimmy, don't care. That's not a star. Okay, no. Right. So WWE. I'm not saying WWE don't have. They can put on good matches for Mania. Yes. They can put on have talent, have big moments at Mania. Yes. But where are the stars pulling in your casual fans? Where are the stars that the whole world has heard of here? Jimmy, I don't care. Yes, they want this match, but don't care. I don't care about the story. Do you even make me care about this story? Awesome Truth. Okay, if you have Truth winning the titles at Mania, that's cool for Truth. But so far, these are two matches you could easily see at a SummerSlam, at a Rumble, quite easily. Any of these matches were in Saudi, you won't blink at them and think, oh, these matches should be at Mania. Definitely not.
Saying is, you want to make stars in the past.
Yeah, you're cutting out here.
Yeah.
Well, this is WrestleMania. I would expect to use Hogan, The Rock, yes, Austin. Every single big name you can get should be used at some capacity at this Mania. Yeah, be it a host, be it on a talk show, be it a referee. They've got to be there.
Yeah, it's WrestleMania. Yeah, I would like to see a few of them there as well. But here's the thing: at the end of the day, as well, you can't have your biggest event depend on people from the past and not do something to give a new generation that's going to carry the company going forward. Like, because those legends are not going to always be around. WWE. Like, God forbid someday Hulk Hogan has a stroke and he's gone. You have to stop his legacy. He died, but his legend will live on. But like, he won't always be there for WrestleMania 50. You have to have people that are there that are going to carry the company.
Yeah, you'd be 80 about it. But okay, we'll run through this, and I'll run through the actual stars WWE have actually made. There's only really a handful of actual stars. I'm not talking Seth Rollins, because no one's heard of him. Anyway, Logan Paul, there you go, there's a star. Ticket on LA Knight, right?
Well,
so if LA Knight wins, that's a good moment for Knight, but
yeah, that's giving him the push that he's needed. Like, this is a lot of people who are kind of were supposed to have a lot of moments. Like, I saw, like, the mid-card title. Yeah, you have LA Knight going over Logan Paul. You could have Sheamus going over Gunther because he's overdue his Intercontinental title reign. He was supposed to get it before.
So the next match, Sheamus Gunther, will it be good?
Yeah, I think.
Great match.
Yeah, that's what
and right, I can see you backstage. We're just currently running through the Mania card.
And they have great
chemistry together.
And they have great chemistry together.
Right, we've got to get backstage. We'll run through the last 5 matches, and I'll bring you on and can do this quiz. So, Sheamus Gunther, yes, had a good match at Clash of the Castle. Even better at Mania. But where are the stars?
And yeah, and this is Sheamus getting his moment.
Sheamus Gunther aren't stars. No one outside of WWE has a clue who these people are. Bayley, Io. I wouldn't do that match. That'd be all.
I'm looking forward to that match. I'm looking forward to that.
Will it be good? Yes. But again, no stars. Becky Rhea.
Yeah,
Again, no stars. No one's heard of Becky Lynch outside of the WWE
people
world.
have heard
She's
of Becky. There's
of
a
course
thought
they
back
have.
there
If
for a
you went
second.
down the street and said, name me a
talking
wrestler,
about-
they're going to go, yes, Becky Lynch. They
The
haven't
people of
heard
Ireland,
outside
people of Ireland,
the world of reason. Nobody. Ireland. Right, so the world, that's one country out of 200. That's one country out of 200, therefore she's a star. Right, no, the world hasn't heard of Becky Lynch, therefore she's not a star.
they have
I'll
heard
go
of Becky
quickly
Lynch as well. As far
run
as
through the actual stars that we have made. Actual stars, not
you've already
nobody.
run through the stars.
But no, actual stars. Becky, Rhea, I don't care, and I wouldn't have Rhea losing. Rollins, Drew, Zayn, again, no stars. If you have Zayn winning, that's a cool moment for him, but and Reigns, Cody, really not interested. But give me a second and I'll quickly run through. So you say Rollins, Cody are all these stars. They're not. Actual stars WWE have made. Obviously, The Rock, Stone Cold, Hogan, Taker, Piper, only because of his movies. Savage, Cena, Batista, Flair, Reigns, and that's all.
Yeah,
Is he a star? Triple H and Shawn Michaels are nobodies. Legends, stars.
Yeah, they are.
People like Cody Rhodes, Rhea Ripley, Seth Rollins, Becky Lynch are no, because outside the world of wrestling, nobody's heard of them. And even if Seth Rollins had been pulled out of a movie, but if he was in a movie, still not a star, he's a no mark. People around the world haven't heard of Seth. He's a star because he's in the biggest company in the world, correct, but he's not a star the world in general has heard of. They haven't. They just haven't. The only people they have heard of is maybe Reigns, but definitely Logan Paul. So WWE have only made about 10, 15 stars over the years. Stars that the world has heard of. The world, not one country, not a couple of countries, the entire world. We'll go on.
They are stars. Yeah, all the people listening. Yeah, they're stars. They are legends. No, they have not helped create WWE, and they have done that. And they have built WWE, so that helped build WWE, so WWE can have a future. And here's the thing: all the people you're talking about, like you can't hang on, you can't always have your biggest event of the year always be about nostalgia.
Correct, but
you have to have a platform. You have to have a platform.
Card, current people aren't.
But they make that's
Seth
the thing about
outside of WWE.
People from our good friend Ryan Lowe. Gunther is a star outside WWE. Yes.
Outside of WWE, nobody. Sorry. He's a nobody. If you went down the street and said Gunther, and to prove Gunther not a star, he would go, here's how I'll prove it. I go to a lot of wrestling shows. Ryan knows I go to a lot of wrestling shows. I've not seen one person wear a Gunther t-shirt because he's not a star. Because a star is someone you go out and buy their merch. But
there could be someone winning the feud
outside of Logan's. That's it. So, and that's WWE's fault for not building stars.
I'm not new to this stage, Ryan. Yeah, Ryan.
Right then, sorry about that, Ryan. Do you agree that? Okay, then okay, I'll ask a wrestler in the know. Do you agree what I just said that WWE has no stars?
No, I disagree with you completely. It depends what kind of star you're looking at. Because it depends what kind of stars you look at. I was just looking at that WrestleMania program. Then I disagree with all of that. I disagree with all of them matches that are on there, bar Becky Lynch and Rhea Ripley happening for definite.
We're not big enough.
But in terms of stars wise, Walter was known before WWE. I came in at the wrong point. I thought you were saying that WWE has made these people stars, but you were on about obviously them being stars. It's in the sense of movie stars, I'm assuming, because that's the only logical way that
Gunther's not a star in the world.
Is that the people that are in that are known are The Rock, Stone Cold, because of the facts. But the WWE made them before there was. Everyone knew about The Rock before he was a movie star. Everyone knew about Stone Cold Steve Austin before he was a movie star. The world.
Seems to be like compared to now. I just say compared to
the people. So it's the way that you're saying it, Ricky, and so this new film's come out, that Iron Claw. Does that mean Liv Morgan's a star? Because she's now a movie star.
Is she in it?
Is the Miz a star? Because he's a movie star. I mean, the way that I've come into the conversation and heard you say it, I'm going under the impression that you're saying in movies to be a star. So that means that WWE have created Liv Morgan and they've created the Miz.
Logan Paul.
Mr. Kennedy's another one who's been in a movie. I'm pretty sure Randy Orton has. I mean, the list goes on, really, doesn't it?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Hollywood.
I mean,
movies.
like, look at
and let's throw a spanner in the work even more. Samoa Joe has just been in a series. I think it's a series about where he's a clown. So
Twisted Metal.
WWE doesn't necessarily have to make the stars.
And that's Twisted Metal, Ryan.
Twisted Metal, yeah.
And he's in there with Anthony
I mean,
if you
walk down the street in any,
aka the Falcon.
If you, well, I'm saying you walk in any part of the world to a random person that you didn't think was a wrestling fan, naming a wrestler, they ain't saying Gunther, Seth Rollins, and Becky Lynch because.
Well, to be fair, you've got to also
you've
also got to consider the fact that most people that weren't wrestling fans now.
Hang on. Let him talk, Ricky. Let him talk. You've got to.
You've got to also understand, Ricky, that the people that are not wrestling fans now were probably wrestling fans when they were a younger age. So if you were to turn to them and say, so just for example, a lot of people my age, I'm 32, they don't like wrestling anymore. And if I was to turn around to someone and go, name a wrestler, they'd say John Cena, The Rock, or Stone Cold Steve Austin. Simply because, not because of the fact that they're movie stars, because they're the wrestlers that they remember from being a kid, or Jeff Hardy. Because let's be honest, one of them people. So when you turn around, if you were to turn around in 10 years' time to a random person on the street, they're going to remember this generation's stars, such as Randy Orton, such as your AJ Styles, such as your LA Knight, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, because that's what they've grown up with. Yeah, of course they'll know The Rock and Stone Cold because they have popped in and out of wrestling. But like The Rock, they probably don't know The Rock as a wrestler.
It's like if you grew up in the 80s and you're a fan of heavy metal and you only knew the big four, anyone else outside that.
I agree.
I
don't acknowledge you, Ricky. I don't acknowledge you.
Okay, but here's a question. I got to ask Ryan this now. See, wrestling WWE. Is it right that not always they can't keep depending on legends of the past or nostalgia acts?
Say that again, dude. You were breaking up while you were saying it.
Is it right for WWE for this year's WrestleMania to focus on the stars of today and not always keep pushing the panic button and calling on the legends of the past?
Yes.
To help sell their show.
Yes. They should be concentrating on the stars that they've got at this moment in time. I'm very much of a big believer, and I hated it when I know Brock Lesnar came back, not so much as a celebrity, but I hate that they bring. I get why they do it. I get why they bring celebrities in because obviously it draws attraction from a different area. But they should. I as a talent for that company, I'd be kicking myself in the teeth, or I'd be fuming if I was dropped for some randomer that's some old star that's coming back when I'm supposed to be the guys that are getting the show over.
I wouldn't.
And I have a good example. I have a good example of that. What you're talking about there, Ryan. One of the big examples. Okay, go on. And go on, Ricky. You first, and then I'll go next.
He
Hello?
crashed.
Yeah.
Here comes The Rock. I fully accept. There you go. Have it. Because he can company and grow it. I go, have my spot, please do. And I'm not me on Mania, so what? I'm not a star. And
yeah, but at the end of the day,
I had Welgers. He can grow the business, and no one else can do it.
Well,
No one in
you've been given a good
business
spot.
can grow it to mega highs.
Yeah, but what does that say about you as a wrestler? Say if you give up your spot for The Rock, what? It's you've been given the biggest spot in your life. You should take it. Yeah, he's a mega for generation. This is your generation.
Have a mega
yeah, he's a mega.
And The Rock's much bigger than anybody in WWE.
At the end of the day, you
are. Yeah, hang on.
The Rock is much levels above anybody in WWE.
Step aside for them, but at the same time, it doesn't mean you have to be happy about it.
I wouldn't be happy. Like, I'll give you one example. Like, here's an example. Let's go back to 2017. Let's go back to. Here's the thing. Let's go back to 2017 WrestleMania 33. What was one of the biggest stories going into WrestleMania 33, feud-wise, that everyone was enjoying? And everyone thought it was going to be the main event.
Nothing. I didn't enjoy it.
Ricky, right?
I can't remember.
Goldberg.
Kevin. Everyone thought after the Festival of Friendship and all the angle they were doing, they were going.
Awful main event.
And Vince McMahon changed, but then Vince McMahon changed his mind in favor of Goldberg and Brock Lesnar. Timers taking away 2 full-time athletes,
Undertaker,
taking one person.
Reigns Taker was a main event.
Main event, but what I'm saying is,
yes,
everyone was going.
Goldberg is a star, and Jericho isn't. But anyway,
Jericho.
we're here all night discussing who isn't the star.
Here for a second, Ricky.
Yeah, Jericho's a star. Yeah.
Yeah, they were
much bigger star. Much bigger star. Much more people know Goldberg than Jericho.
Going into WWE.
More people know Jericho. Goldberg gives it that. He's a star, and out he comes, and he just
completely disagree.
Out he comes and just squashes somebody, and there you go.
Jericho is a much bigger star.
Much bigger star than was ever going to be.
And another thing, had the best program going into that pay-per-view by Vince, and that would have been a great event, one of the main events, had he not changed every part-timers in his Universal title match. That's kind of insulting to the.
You had 2 big stars rather than 2 nobodies. Yes. So anyway, let's.
One of them who can't go the same as he can go.
Ryan's here.
Brock, can still go.
Right. So yeah, I'm glad you agree that they put on that match. Goldberg Lesnar definitely the better match than Jericho and Owens. Owens is a nobody.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't that. It was.
Anyway,
it was not worthy. It
doesn't matter.
The quiz is back. It doesn't matter what we call this quiz. A quiz that's not for jabronis. So I'll put you both ready.
Nope.
Questions. The first 10 is about Shot Chamber. Nope, what? You're not ready? Oh dear. Then mashed reverse themes. I'll help you if you need help. That's fine. And then mashup themes. So it could be a couple, or it could be even together. You have to listen and tell me who they are. So if you both got answers, because Ian likes to cheat and have like 3 or 4 answers. Ian, can you write your answers down?
I can type my answers down.
Okay, well, if you can be as quicker than Ryan at showing me, that's fine. So, question number 1, and it's a first to show, or a flip for your phone, pad, whatever, first to show me gets the point. So, question number 1, all about Shawn Michaels. What is Shawn Michaels' real name? You might have the advantage here, Ryan, because Ian's Wi-Fi is awful. Oh, there we go. I can't read that. Michael, you got that there? That's correct. Did you know that, Ian?
I just couldn't think of it at the time. So.
Oh dear. Okay, a little bit easier then. What was the talk show called where Shawn Michaels turned on Marty Jannetty? Old 80s, well, old 90s show, I think 90s. Oh, he's pulling these out the barbershop, correct. Do you know that, Ian?
Yes, I did. I said it. Oh, hang on. I'm going to use my phone and the notepad on my phone.
Okay, then. So going back to the.
Fuck.
Okay, then I'll give you a second to. Right, so you've got a second here to while I read the question out and to write it down. So the 2 years Shawn Michaels won the Rumble. 96 and 97. Was 97 where he did him and Bulldog? I can't remember. That's sort of a question for myself, really. Okay, I'll give you a second to get your notepad up. Right.
95 and 96. 95 and 96. 95, 96.
No, I swear it's 96, 97.
Right. See, this is why you need.
No, it's 95, 96.
It's 96, 97.
It was 95 and 96. 95 and 96. That's what I said. Yeah.
Right. Right. I think we've got it.
I could be wrong here because I was questioning myself.
It's 95 and 96. Austin was 97.
I swear, Austin. It's 95 and 96. Bastard. I mean,
is it? Yeah, then. It's fine. Right, Ian. So Ian gets 1 point. Let me just write this down here somewhere. So Ryan's on 2 and Ian's on 1. The person Shawn Michaels beat the person Shawn Michaels beat to win his first ever world. This is WWE WWF Championship.
Bret Hart.
I could be completely wrong here.
Bret Hart. WrestleMania 12.
Yes, 26. It was. Mania 12. Yes, I was thinking the same as you, right?
Iron Man match.
Mania 14.
The Iron Man match.
I was thinking Mania 14.
No.
Yes, I was thinking Mania 14.
Michaels left for 4 years with the back.
Question 5. What were the words Shawn Michaels said to Ric Flair before beating him at WrestleMania 24? It is famous. It's on a T-shirt. I think it was on a T-shirt. I'm sorry, I love you. Correct. Right, Ian, did you know that? So this is why you need a pad and pen, Ian, because it's quicker rather than you. Right.
I'm using me.
I'll just have you say it, Ian. I think, you're on Caveman Wi-Fi. Anyway, the movie Shawn Michaels starred in alongside Becky Lynch. It went straight to DVD. Was it any good? Suppose that's your clue.
Marine Tree.
It's part of this. Yeah, that's wrong. But okay, then we'll. Ian in the right ballpark. It's part.
The Marine.
It's part of that series. You don't know. Say we go right. Marine 6. Marine 3 was.
Did I get that
right? Marine 3 was Summer Rae and the Maze.
Are we just?
So which one was it?
Is that easier?
Marine 6. Marine 6. So I could be chatted out. That's easier. Yeah. Marine 6. Marine 3 was the Miz and Summer Rae.
Triple H.
Who inducted Shawn Michaels into the WWE Hall of Fame?
Triple H.
Was it?
I don't know.
Was it Triple H? I thought it was Vince. Was it Triple H?
No idea.
Triple H, right then.
What was the question? Who? Yeah, it was Triple H.
Who inducted? Right then.
I'm assuming it was Triple H. He's his best friend.
It was Triple H. It was.
Yeah, true. Yeah. Question 8. What was the spot that went wrong when Shawn Michaels faced The Undertaker at WrestleMania 25? It's only a small spot in the match, but it did go wrong and was meant to go another way.
Was it a dive?
Yes, but I need more than that.
It was a dive off the. It was a dive from the Undertaker off the top rope.
No, I mean, who did he involve? Did he dive?
Oh, the referee. The referee.
I can't remember.
Into the cameraman. The cameraman went to
stop
the Undertaker, so neither of you got that.
Did you say Triple H?
He was meant to stop the Undertaker.
I had no idea.
Diving.
I've just get WrestleManias out of my mind because I hate the Undertaker. It was still real to me. Really? God damn it! At that point.
Because he just dived into the ref and like into the ground as well. To WrestleMania, who did Shawn Michaels beat at WrestleMania 8?
I have no idea. I'm going to say Ultimate Warrior.
Tatanka?
Ian got Tatanka, yeah, apparently the worst Mania of all time. I think Mania 11 was, but there you go. And the last question about Shawn Michaels. How did Shawn Michaels cost the Undertaker the World Championship at Elimination Chamber?
Came through the Elimination Chamber.
He came up through the ring, didn't he?
Correct.
Super kicked him.
Yeah. So Ian's on 4 and Ryan on 5. This is all about Elimination Chamber next.
Whoa! I said that first.
Okay, then you're level then. You're both level 5-5. Okay. Then I'll make it fair then.
I was at 5-5.
What pay-per-view did the first?
Survivor Series 2K.
On the first one, what pay-per-view did the first ever Elimination Chamber take place? And it was
Survivor Series 2002.
2002. I said it myself.
And ironically, HBK won that pay-per-view. That one.
Yeah, apparently he missed it. He didn't he forget his gear or something? Or I can't remember the story.
2019.
The first ever women's Elimination Chamber.
2018 won by Alexa Bliss.
Correct. Ian's in the league, and I've ruined my pen. My pen's ruined.
2019 was the year of the.
Give me a second.
I'm just saying to Ryan, 2019 was when the Raw Women's Tag Team titles debuted at Elimination Chamber.
Fair.
Right, I've had to deconstruct my pen, but in which 2 countries outside of America has Elimination Chamber taken place?
Saudi Arabia and Australia.
I think last year's and the.
No, it's not taken place yet, has it? So
wrong. It hasn't taken place yet, has it?
Saudi and Canada?
Unless you're a doctor and you have a time.
Saudi Arabia.
Saudi and Canada?
Correct. Last year was.
Oh, yeah. Saudi versus Roman last year.
Yes. Canada last year, Saudi Arabia the year before, Australia this year hasn't taken place yet. Unless you're a doctor who you've got. Who won the first ever tag team elimination chamber match? I believe it was for the tag team titles. So.
Oh wait, no. Oh shit, no.
Sorry, the men's tag team.
New Day.
Oh, the New Day. New Day.
So we've both got a point for that then. 6, 8. No, yeah, 6, yeah. What was unique about the whole both elimination chamber matches at No Way Out 2009?
They brought new chambers in.
The thing, beginning of the night, end of the night. I think of
2009.
Beginning of the night, end of the night.
Well, they had a match. They had
I can't really say much more than that.
Oh, they did it the other way around.
The world title from John Cena.
So that again, Ian. Edge, what did he do?
Oh, he won and then cashed in Elimination Chamber.
It was Edge.
No,
it was Edge.
This is Like
Edge won both
caveman. lost. First won the second. I think he was trying to tell me that, so I'll give him the point there. But caveman Wi-Fi prevented me from hearing him.
Oh, that was brutal.
What was the spot featuring Brock Lesnar at Elimination Chamber? Sorry, and after
Elimination
Chamber 2022, so only last 2 years ago.
F5 Chamber.
The change.
Correct.
Chamber.
Yeah, that was a good for making that as well. Name a secondary title to be defended in an Elimination Chamber.
Intercontinental title. Intercontinental title.
Correct. You could have gone with US last year.
That's right.
This is a dated one for it. Where did the ECW Elimination match take place? On what pay-per-view?
December to December 2006.
The worst pay-per-view of all time.
I have no idea.
December to December 2006. Yes, it is one of the worst.
Horrendous.
It is.
Right, yes,
Oh, I remember.
Bye. Yes. In kayfabe, who invented
Eric Bischoff.
I swear I got that in
Eric
first.
Bischoff. Ray was there first, and in real life, I think it was Triple H. Yeah, you did. And I think in real life, I think it was Triple H, wasn't it? I think in real life, I'm not sure. And question 20 is, who has won the most Elimination Chamber matches?
Triple H.
Clue here, they're in the Hall of Fame.
Edge.
Triple H.
Yeah, Ian got Triple H. I think he's won 5, hasn't he? Triple H has won 5.
I thought of Triple H at first, but I thought, has it? Because I can't remember him. Are you sure?
He won 2003.
Yeah.
Triple H at 5.
Let's have a look at this. Let's have a look.
So I'm going to take. Yeah, okay.
Elimination.
I'm going to play an theme music, so let me play this first.
1 minute, dude. 1 minute. So Triple H
with 4. Triple H has won 4. I was right.
While yours look.
Right. 1 minute. Let's Edge.
Okay, whilst you're looking, I'll play this. So I'll play this whilst you're looking. Oof. Give me a second. So that is right. All my socials right there. So follow me, do all of that. So the next 10 questions are reverse themes. Now I go on YouTube to do this, so there may be an ad beforehand, and they all very much sound like devil music. But there you go. So hope you can hear this. Give me a second. So theme number 1, if you can't hear it, let me know. And
Evolution.
I'll give you a clue. They're in AEW, so there's your clue. You need a clue.
Sorry?
Say that again.
Chris Jericho.
It was just kicking there, as you said, Ian. So if you want to play a bit more.
Oh.
Chris Jericho.
Chris Jericho, there we go. Yeah, Ryan got that right with Chris Jericho. The next one should be easier. It's actually got words in, and I think it sounds the same. Anyway. Our truth with what's up. It does sound like devil. Does sound like devil music though. like these people are possessed or something. Theme 3.
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Hall of Famer.
Stone Cold.
No. Do you know Ian? Want to play some more?
Say it again.
Oh, Rey Mysterio.
Rey Mysterio. So Ryan's on 10, Ian's on 13, so a bit of catching up to do here. Theme 4. Currently on the roster. Well, I was going to say currently on the roster.
MVP.
Like there was a pause. He was at the Rumble, but theme 5, I believe. Hall of Famers.
Iconic.
The Bella Twins.
The Bella Twins.
The Bella Twins.
I wonder what they think about their stepfather.
They want women to be in a safe environment. They gave a speech about that, despite their
I bet they're completely dissing themselves away from their stepfather as much as possible. Anyway, theme 6. Currently, say that again.
What?
I said Billy Kidman.
Currently on the roster. I'll give you a big clue. Former WWE champion.
Oh, is it a WWE champion?
Former WWE, yes.
Former WWE champion. Currently in
WWE, currently on the main. Well, not active right now, but
he's injured.
Former world champion.
CM Punk is fireburn.
It was Sheamus.
That's CM Punk is fire. Oh, shoot.
No, that's Sheamus.
Sounds like.
Okay, 7. Oh, if it plays. Again, former WWE champion, former US champion, currently on the roster. It's got Wesley.
Oh. That sounds like the fire burned by CM Punk.
Drew McIntyre.
Still, no. There's.
It's The Miz.
The Miz.
The Miz.
Yeah.
The Miz. Yes, who was The Miz? Theme 8.
The Rock.
Oh, Shawn Michaels. Sexy boy. Shawn Michaels. Sexy boy.
Shawn Michaels.
That sounds so different.
He tells backwards. It's like they're possessed. A couple more here, so we'll go with. Okay, then we'll go with that one. Let's see. Let's see. It's just a noise, isn't it? And
It's just Firebird by Team Punk.
It
sounds like Edge.
There we go. You actually got it this time. I thought I'd play that. I thought I'd play that for you, Ian, because you didn't get it before.
Firebird.
And let's do this one. Oh, that's an ad. Right. Former WWE champion, world champion, movie star.
That's Batista.
Batista.
I Walk Alone.
And before that was an ad for Street Lord. Some mashed up themes next. So again, this could be 2, or it could even be 3, all mashed up.
When you say 3, it's three themes that are mashed together.
It could be 2. Could be the first one's 2. I think most.
So
of
these
how
3.
Ones.
So have we got to guess both? I'm assuming.
Yeah. So if it was.
No, yeah, just go for it.
2 random wrestlers. It was okay then. Right then. So right. So okay. This is the first one's 2. And that's on H. So you got So that's how it will be. Which will be like so. Yeah. So 11, 18. So hopefully Ryan gets all of these.
No chance.
That was Roman Reigns.
And if you can hear, it's not a theme technically, but it's a certain somebody did a rap. He's related to Reigns.
The Rock.
Rock doing things.
Rock.
What was it?
What a tune that is. The Rock.
It was The Rock and Reigns. The Rock's rap. Was it Face? Did it Face? He did a rap not that long ago.
I only know it. I found it. I searched for The Rock on Apple Music not long ago, and it came up, and I was like, I've got to listen to this. And to be fair, it's actually
rapping.
Yeah, it's right at the end of a song. To be fair, but it's decent.
Yeah, good.
Maybe back then,
he can't do. Is there anything he can't do?
Maybe back then, Wyclef Jean got him somewhere first. Remember, this is The Rock kicking with the refugee camp, and he's
there is something he can't do, and that's turn up in AEW.
Make a white baby. All right, I don't think he'd want to do. I don't think he'd want to. So again, this is 2. So
Bray Wyatt.
Bray Wyatt.
Bray and. Is that still Bray?
Huh?
That's still Bray.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the other one.
I can't hear it.
Can't hear it.
I do. Oh, Jesus Christ, I know this song.
I can't hear it.
Bray
No, it's not.
Former NXT champion. If that's any help.
Tommaso Ciampa.
Currently on the main roster.
Ciampa.
Do you say Ciampa? Yes, it's Ciampa.
Yeah.
I don't think Rock would want to turn up in AEW. Ugh. Jesus, no. Is this fourth? Yeah, this is a fourth. That's an ad. Give me a second.
Ad.
I have.
Roman Reigns.
You're holding the second one, Keith.
Randy Orton.
Randy Orton. I said it first.
I totally said Randy Orton first. I'll let you off that. Because I didn't actually say Roman Reigns, so yeah, go on, you can have that.
Ooh, do I do? Oh, no. See, all of these are, you might not know them, I don't know. Like Cedric Alexander, would you know Cedric's theme?
I mean, you've told us we're going to
Well, yeah, we're not going to play that, but would you know Cedric's theme?
Probably not.
No. Just like that. Like I don't know it, so.
It's mine, I won't let go. In the dark.
I don't. Is that even his theme? Okay, we'll do. That one. What did you say, Ian? See, you haven't heard that part. Okay, that bit isn't in his theme, but it is.
Oh, is that Cedric Alexander?
No,
Right.
That's not in this person's theme. You don't hear it on TV, but it is part of his theme.
Carmelo Hayes.
Okay, I'll play it.
Carmelo Hayes.
Yeah,
I know I know that theme in the background.
Okay, I will give up to that. It was Xavier Woods and Carmelo Hayes, but I can't seem to hear Carmelo Woods' theme.
That was Xavier Woods.
Up to that.
Xavier Woods.
Yeah, I couldn't hear his theme.
Carmelo
So
Hayes. When the hell did Carmelo Hayes tag up?
They did it.
It was a
on YouTube.
Oh my God, I'm completely.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you remember when he was in NXT and he was at his?
Oh, I've lost you.
Out there. Anyway, so
that
was
Woods
and Hayes.
When Xavier Woods was in NXT and his character was so obsessed with the 90s.
No.
Is that the one? Never mind.
Not really, but. So, okay, we'll play this one. This one you hopefully will know, and we can hear it as well, but. An ad. Why do they put these ads on? I don't want to see these.
The Hurt Business and the Shield. The Hurt Business and the Shield.
Hurt Business and the Shield, correct. 20, 13, and only 5 to go, so. Oop, penalty. Give me a second, I just went off that. There we are.
That Rollins?
Yeah, well, you just heard it. Seth Rollins and Edge. Let's do all of these are Reigns. And I also don't want to keep playing Reigns, but
I said, I wonder why.
Well, all of the I don't made this, but these are all Reigns. It's like, oh wow. Okay, this one.
Aaron Corbin.
Current faction in WWE.
Judgment Day.
Both on Raw. Judgment Day and.
Hey, and.
Authors of
I
Pain.
can't hear it.
No.
Okay, I'll play it again then. The first person seems right at the beginning, so.
McIntyre.
Roman and Judgment Day. Yeah.
Who was it? Judgment Day and who?
Drew McIntyre. His old theme is what's the theme called?
Dreams.
What's it called? Broken Dreams.
Broken Dreams.
Yeah. Question. Okay, not question 7. Theme 7. It's gonna play now. Yep.
Randy Orton. Kane.
The one and only is
The Rock. Randy Orton and The Rock.
No, the one and only high flyer, former US champion. I think. No. Okay, Intercontinental champion. He was in the Rumble.
Okay.
Play it again.
Ricochet is one of them.
Okay, Ricochet and
Randy Orton.
yeah. So okay, I'll give that point to Ryan. Only 3 to go. So Crash Bandicoot. No, what's Crash Bandicoot on wrestling? Anyway,
Hardy Boys.
yeah, technically, yeah.
That's Jeff
Both of
Hardy.
them.
Jeff Hardy.
It's
Jeff Hardy's team. From 2000.
It's both of them. It's both Matt and Jeff. So yeah, Ryan got that. It's both of them really. So just by saying they've already got it, yeah. Okay, we'll have this then.
Oh, Kane, Roman Reigns. Kane, Roman Reigns.
The head of
or
the
Roman Kane.
the head
How
of
about
the
Roman Kane?
table. The head of the evil table. The head of
Did
the
we have
evil
Roman
table.
Kane?
That as well. How the hell did we have Roman Reigns? That I didn't even hear that.
That was
Play that
Roman
I'll play it
Kane.
again then. There.
Roman Kane. Roman Kane.
Right, we'll play
Roman
it again.
Kane.
Right. Dun, 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 dun. You hear it now? Okay.
No, I can't hear it.
I need to try and upload these onto StreamYard, and if we do this again and do it that way. One final one then. Well, let's do this one. StreamYard.
Usos.
Usos,
The Bloodline.
Usos,
The Bloodline.
Well, technically, yes, the Bloodline. Yeah, with Reigns and Usos, so yeah. So, and so that's if I got the camera deleted in that, but I probably deleted it. Still holding on to that quiz championship is Ian 16 to 22, so it is what it is, I suppose. But so, but did you manage to you do? Yeah, you won 22 to 16.
Jesus, that was look. That fucking Wi-Fi was terrible on that sound. It was like
My Wi-Fi is perfect. It's fiber optic. It's Sky. Sky. My Wi-Fi is perfect. Sky. It's fiber optic. I'm right near the router as well. So.
Oh, I'm Virgin.
I'm Virgin Media as well, but I want to go on Sky. But there's something about that Wi-Fi that was just not great for this whole show.
Yeah, I would.
Get in, you beaut.
Yeah, Virgin's not the best. I would go to Sky.
Get in, you beaut.
Well,
if you just wondered what I was saying,
whilst you're here, Ryan, football. I don't watch football. Go on.
Hey,
Chelsea won. Get in, you beaut.
Yeah, football.
They're going to beat Arsenal on Sunday.
Boring. We got wrestling. Ugh. Are you a football fan, Ryan?
Not really. I am when England are playing.
I'll watch the World Cup. And...
I do technically support United, but I'm not a massive football fan. No, I can't be arsed with it.
I'll watch the World Cup and Euros, but even that, I won't watch the full games. And outside of that, I'm like, no, it's not wrestling. So
that's it. The World Cup and the Euros is my main one. I'd rather see the World Cup or the Euros.
I think I've still got. England getting to the finals. Was it the last World Cup? I can't remember, but England did well. So, but
look at that.
Are you on the show? The next show, 23rd. Are you on that show, Ryan?
Yes, I've got a show this Friday.
Yes, I'll
this
be
Friday.
There.
The Broughton show. Then I've got a Mutiny show on the 18th.
LWF is the 2nd of March, 2nd of April.
So we've got a few. We've got 2nd of Feb, this Friday. We've got the 18th of Feb, which is Mutiny, which is on the Sunday, the 18th, and then we've got the 23rd of Feb, which is in Chorley Town Hall, and then the 2nd of March is the Riot.
Wow! So 3 shows. So LWF are fantastic there. And they always sell out, tickets go like that. But I will be at the 23rd show, so I'm looking forward to that.
Mutiny's not actually sold out yet. Mutiny's not sold out yet, dude. It's still it's free show, isn't it?
When's that? When is it?
The 18th.
I might come to that. Then we'll see. I am going to. I am going to others as well. I'm going to go into 4 next month, so we'll see.
Yeah, it's what it is. Yeah,
I'm saving for Love of Wrestling as well. I'm saving for Love of Wrestling as well. So.
And then there's TWA on the. I think what's the date? 24th of March, I think it is.
Because it was meant to be this month, and as Jenny B broke her leg or something. Can be a leg.
Yeah, she's injured, so once she's walking again, I think she broke her ankle.
I just followed you on Facebook, by the way, Ryan.
Oh, Ace, no worries, bro.
Thanks.
My Facebook, is that the Facebook page? I don't know where that links to.
The Real Ryan Lowe brand, yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
If you type in the brand, that's my tag team.
I'll definitely do
that. That's where I'm focusing on tag team wrestling at the minute. So I do use my Real Ryan Lowe brand page, but the brand is my tag team.
And what's the tag team called? The brand?
The brand, yeah. I think it's the brand wrestling on Facebook. Let me just have a look.
You and JD King. So aren't you taking on Moonbear, Bryce, and somebody else at the 23rd show? So
on Saturday I'm taking on Moonbear. Friday I'm taking on Moonbear. The 23rd is me versus Clash versus Ace Wheeler for the Red Rose title.
Oh, I've read it wrong then.
The Mutiny show is me and JD versus Clash and Maddie Morgan.
Okay, I'm just looking now. I'm mistaken. Then I thought you were in the 6-man. Obviously, you know more than me because you're in the match.
Oh no! The big meaty men one. The big meaty men one. No. I'm not a big meaty man. I'm only small.
Discussion there to be there. One. Oh yeah, so it's So that's my mistake. And it's Tommy Jupiter, Moon Bear, and Buster Ellis taking on Stephen Cross, Lewis Johnson, and Pete Watson. That's a good heel. He does shows for Top Rope, so he's a good heel.
And if you've not seen it yet, Ian, I'll post it on here. My last match, me and JD went for the LWF tag team titles. Bear with me 1 second. I've got it on here somewhere.
I presume you're successful, seeing as you don't have the titles with you.
I mean, why would I carry my title while I'm on your podcast? I mean, it's just unprofessional, isn't it? Bear with me 1 second.
And Nathan Steen's got. I know Nathan Steen's his match has just been announced. Oh, Damon Lee. Oh, that should be good.
Yeah, that's for the 23rd.
So coming up on this Friday is Manny Evington for the title.
This Friday. Bear with me 1 second. I've actually got the run sheet here. I've actually got the poster here for it. Give me 1 second. Copy. So where's the page I'm going to? Right. So in the chat, that's the link to our last match, and the match card for Thingy is. So you've got Lily Winters versus Maddie Morgan because Mel Price is injured for the women's title. You've got the Lancados versus Stephen Cross and Anthony Getsky. The Meat Wagon versus Jack Barron and Philip Michael. Moon Bear versus me with JD King, and Ace Wheeler versus Bob Costin.
I'm trying to post it. There we go. So
I see it there now.
So I'll post it here. There you go. That's Freeman from myself. So if you want to head over, and LWF have their own YouTube page.
Yeah. So this one's actually not got our entrance.
Got the link to it, Ryan.
It was one of the guys. I was doing music on the day, so one of the guys, obviously me doing my entrance and having to cut a promo, I didn't get a chance to. I had to get someone to jump on the music, so it's roaming cam footage on my phone in a nutshell. So it's missed out.
I see it now.
So that again,
there's a guy in there. I just subscribed to you now on YouTube. There's a guy in there now, and he's wearing coloured pants, and he kind of looks like a mixture of Just Incredible and Christopher Daniels.
Is that me?
That looks you. Is that him?
Hang on. Looks like.
Yeah.
No. This one.
Oh, JD King. I think he's on about JD King.
Oh, JD King. Yeah. That's my tag partner.
Incredible and Christopher Daniels. He looks. So he looks like what would happen. He looks like what would happen if Just Incredible and Christopher Daniels had a baby today.
I'm gonna tell him that. Just Incredible.
And Christopher Daniels.
And Christopher Daniels.
Christopher.
It's not like
Daniels.
being Roman Reigns, is it? Like you'd want to be a mixture of The Rock and Roman Reigns. Who wouldn't?
Oh, I think he'll like that, to be fair, because he likes Just Incredible, and he likes Christopher Daniels, so he'll probably like that. No, we're actually getting ring gear. Obviously, we're not matching gear there. We've only just really formed as a tag team. We formed in October, and we just wanted to get the feeler out there. But we've not really had that many tag matches that haven't been like 6 men or blah 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 blah. So we're in the middle of getting gear, but we're not getting it till March. So I can't wait for our gear to come. It's going to be absolutely immense. We've kind of gone for a. I don't even know if I should be telling you this. Oh, should I tell you?
If you're not allowed, then don't.
We've gone for a mashup of a couple of superstars. I'll tell you that much. But yeah, it's kind of fitting. So I wear zebra. JD wears camo. So we've gone for a mashup where it includes. He has camo on his, and I have zebra print on mine still, but. We're more matching than we are now. So
right, I get what you're saying. I thought you meant your theme, not the merch.
Oh
right,
no,
then I misheard.
Yeah, I'm so humbled. The Lonely Island is staying as our theme. It is one of the greatest songs going, and it fits to our attitudes so perfectly. So I'm literally trying my hardest to try and get them to let me use it. You know, get the rights to it, so I can actually just use it whenever I want. But it's proving a lot more difficult. So depending on where I'm at, and if I need to have rights for music and whatnot, it depends whether I can use it. But LWF, we're allowed to going with it.
Well, so if a wrestler doesn't own that theme and they just want to use it, they have to get permission from whoever made it.
Yeah, in a nutshell, or you can have your own music made, or Pope, James Pope, who does BTW, he does all the videoing for BTW, so he's got to have certain rights to music to be able to let you use it on the show. So when I entered the BTW Rumble last year, I had to have Pope make me a music video, so that I could enter in a nutshell.
So Aiton's theme using the Buffy theme, would you have to get permission for that, or no?
Not in LWF because they don't really care. But if they were to be pulled on it, they'd have to take it down.
Well, fine.
So
know that.
You're in independent wrestling. It's not so bad. It's when you get into the right likes of like Pope, who actually owns his own filming company, who has to have. Is not allowed to use certain copyrighted music and whatnot. So it all depends on the company that you work for more than anything. But yeah.
You don't want to be paying bands money because then they want too much. And
I mean, to be fair,
for
the Lonely Islands music, I'd probably pay it depending on how much they wanted.
But like most wrestlers are friends with non-mainstream money.
Yeah,
but somebody like Alter Bridge, they must get paid every single time that Edge uses the theme, like they're rolling in money.
Oh yeah,
I don't think they will. It's like CM Punk, Living Colour.
It's just a one-time payment.
I think they've just agreed to use it.
But there's also like friendship with fans. Like Ruby Soho, for example, is friends with the lead singer of Rancid, and they do her team in AEW.
I wouldn't know. So
like they even performed for Ruby Soho a couple of years ago.
Did they? Again, I wouldn't know these things.
It's an absolute tune as well. I absolutely love that song.
Ian seems to know about AEW.
But like, if you want to talk like ultimate performers when it comes to bands, for me, one person that should be inducted in the Hall of Fame this year, and it's a crime that he hasn't been inducted yet, that would have to be Lemmy and Motorhead. But all they do with Triple H.
Jim Johnson Hall of Fame. Look at you. Is that on now?
You'll find out.
Rancid.
You ready?
If it's not Roman Reigns' team, I don't know.
I still don't think they do it as good as Taz though.
No.
Reigns' theme, then I don't know.
If it's not the
then I don't know.
Talk with Ruby Soho. They're singing. Kill me right now.
Right, well, thank you for joining us. Thank you for the quiz.
That's all right. Thanks for having me.
And good luck.
Good luck
on Saturday.
Ian, I'll be.
Well, then, thanks, Ryan. Ryan, I'll be looking forward to it. Ryan, quick question before you go. Everything that's happened this week with the Vince scandal, what do you make of the whole thing? Because we're going to talk about this.
I've not, to be honest, I've not really seen loads. I try and it's a load of shit. Well, I'm not going to swear. I'm going to try and not swear. It's not. He's a bell end in a nutshell, but it's one of them. It's like the whole And I know this is going to sound really, really. I think I brought it up last time about Chris Jericho, and the stuff that's going on about that was going around about Jericho recently, and the way that Jericho handled it was the professional way to go. Whereas Vince is just really, he's just a clown, and yeah, I how he's got away with it for so long beyond me, but
I'll keep my comments to for now for about 30 seconds. It doesn't shock me. I think the other signs were there. Like just the stuff he did on TV, like the live sex celebration.
Like
he wanted Vince. He wanted Sheamus 32 being together in a storyline. So weird.
The stuff you've seen about him, like that's.
So I'm not shocked, but it is horrific. That's all I'm going to say for now.
And if Lesnar's involved as well, then I'm so glad that they didn't invite him to the Royal Rumble. I'm so glad they booted him out. I don't
Big
think
loss for WWE, definitely.
No, I don't think it is. Don't think it is. You don't need people like that in your business. Whether he's a star,
he's
whether
he's a massive name for him, huge name.
So's The Rock.
Okay, The Rock hasn't been accused of rape.
So's Logan Paul. No, what I'm saying is they don't need Lesnar. Lesnar.
As I was saying, this.
I think.
I was saying just there before. Hang on.
Caveman Wi-Fi. I think they do need Lesnar. I think he's a big loss. He's a huge name. Okay, he's probably going to put on for, but still.
Yeah, but they can't use him now.
But wow, a big name.
Hang on, they can't use him now at the moment if he's been investigated because rape is a serious allegation.
Correct.
Like if he was being investigated for murder, they couldn't use him. That's a serious allegation.
Correct, but
I mean, like
still a massive loss. He's still.
But at the same time, is it? Yeah. Is it a massive loss because they've booked Roman Reigns to the point where he's like Lesnar?
I mean, they booked, and as well, like, is it a massive loss?
He's still fun.
But here's the thing: it's also it's a win in a way because it's a spot on WrestleMania.
Right, but he's still a former UFC WWE champion and still
but
huge name, massive name.
Here's the thing: that won't matter. And a racist and found guilty, it's over for him.
It's easy to get your name dragged through the mud. It's completely easy to get your name dragged through the mud, and you become nobody.
Yeah. Okay, I mean,
it could even happen to The Rock. He's this big, massive movie star, and if he's done something dodgy in the past, career over like that.
Well, it's happened to that guy who played Flash.
That The Rock. There's also what? That was that guy. What?
It happened to the guy who played Flash.
That Ezra Miller. Yeah, but like that was proven that he was doing that.
Yeah.
That he was proven that was doing that.
Really?
Here's a question. Here's a question for you. Like when you talk to other wrestling fans about the whole stuff with Vince and Brock, and now that Vince is gone, and now that Ari Emanuel is going to massively do a massive to it, do you hear stuff from people saying, "Oh, you shouldn't watch all this"?
I didn't hear the last bit of that, dude.
His Wi-Fi is horrendous. I think they'll just.
I'll say okay. Let me talk because this is shit on about Vince. Wrestling fans.
Did you hear any of that, Ryan?
Nope.
Horrendous. You're right. Horrendous. We'll be here. I don't be here all night, Ian. I don't hear up till Christmas 2050. Let's just.
We won't be here. We won't be here all night. I'm trying to say.
Come on, try again. Last time.
We won't be if this fucking Wi-Fi is shit. Okay. With all the stuff going on about.
It's not improving, is it?
With all the stuff going on about Vince. Do you hear from wrestling fans saying that they want WWE to fail because of all this scandal with Vince?
No.
Yeah, that was a burning question, wasn't it?
It's
that was worth waiting for.
Vince is just a person in himself. WWE is a completely different entity. It's just a wrestling company, sports entertainment company. So the way I see it, the way I've not really spoke to fans about it, to be honest, but I've not heard anything negative about WWE like Triple H has done. He doesn't have said in press interviews and stuff since. I think he said it at the Rumble.
He did.
Getting involved with the allegations and stuff like that. They're focusing on the current product and what they can offer. They're trying to stay positive.
Was he right to stay on those topics? I mean, it must be hard for him knowing that his father-in-law is accused of this. And if his daughters were watching the press conference, they're saying, why are people asking these questions about Granddad?
Yeah.
So it must be hard for Triple H to be talking about that, knowing his father-in-law is suspected of rape.
Well, it goes back to Shane leaving the company in 2008 or whenever it was he left. Apparently, I read something online that he was completely against it. He tried Vince to stop stuff, and Vince was trying to get Shane to do stuff and whatnot, and Shane was just like, "No, it's not right. You need to stop it." This, that, and the other. So apparently, that's why he left. And
I remember that.
Out now, the reason why he left was the scandal coming out. Because obviously we all thought he was down to go and try and make something of himself elsewhere.
Ronda Rousey recently said
as well, but the main reason, maybe the reason was what Vince was doing.
Yeah.
Rousey recently said that even with Vince gone on the button, Vince makes.
Right, well, thank you for joining us, Ryan, and good luck on Saturday. And
Friday.
When's the next show? The 8th, did you say? Friday. Now, the
2nd.
The 18th and the 23rd, so good luck in all of those, and hope you bring home some good. And everybody, go on, check out the Ryan Law brand, just like Ian did, as well as the YouTube channel. There it is.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Thanks for having you.
I'll
catch you again, Ryan. Message you later.
Yeah. Nice to see you. See you in a bit. Bye-bye.
Right. So yeah, thank you to Ryan for that. So we do have, and of course we both went for the same predictions in the Rumble. We of course have this thing, the predictions championship. But seeing as we both went for the same in the Rumble, nobody wins. So it is what it is. So let's go to continue with Raw. I will discuss the stuff in headlines, news and headlines. So just just go through the CM Punk stuff. But Pat McAfee is now on commentary full time on Raw. Do like Pat, and he's going to bring that star quality to Raw. And Pat and Michael Cole, just your thoughts on this quickly.
I like Pat McAfee as a commentator now. Like he's very much active and alive than most commentators. And the one thing when he started was he didn't need Vince screaming in his ear. So it's a shame how it's come to because of the firing of Kevin Patrick, but it is what it is. So I am going to be watching. That's a good thing as well, is that we're going to see Corey Graves and Wade Barrett on. We're going to get Corey Graves.
First hour. Actually, was 58, but okay, fine. We've done this because no groundbreaking news. CM Punk came out. I do feel sorry for Punk. I think we'll touch on more on Punk later, but this isn't good for him. Then Drew McIntyre came out. Drew McIntyre is a good heel. He attacked Punk.
Oh, he is brilliant.
How injured he actually really is, and is he actually going to be at the the Judgment Day defeated DIY, still your WWE Tag Team Champions, Tag Team Champions. Good match to kick. Yeah, good match to kick off, and DIY are actually making sense now. So yeah, I know you enjoyed this match, Ian.
Yeah, it was a banger of a match. Like DIY have really gotten over now.
R-Truth came out and up by Judgment Day. Okay, I think this did feel a little bit too long, but Sami Zayn came out to CM Punk. That's what I've written down. Oof. Was Cody Rhodes next? Okay, so you had a Cody Rhodes promo.
Yeah, Cody Rhodes came out after Cody Larkin. Hang on, okay. Cody. Oh.
So yeah, so we start. So I forgot that match. Shayna Baszler, so we start beat Chelsea Green and Piper Niven. Yeah, okay. Cody Rhodes came out, then Seth Rollins did. Seth Rollins making a case for himself. The match to go on with, but we'll get to this later on. What are your thoughts on this?
The Cody segment.
Yeah, well, more importantly, Rollins.
Like they came off it really well, like, and like they put in an interesting twist with Rollins because it makes him like. It does put the question in his head that Cody can't beat Reigns. Like, we know that it is going to be Cody and Reigns at WrestleMania, but this kind of puts a twist because it gets people thinking, is he doing it?
No, we don't know that. It's still going to be The Rock. It's still be The Rock.
They're not gonna change that.
Could very likely still be The Rock. Well, seeing as Dave Meltzer said it's happening in 2024, it's happening this year, and Mania's the only place it can happen, it's happening at Mania. And seeing as The Rock himself has said that okay, The Rock himself then has said they're discussing it. It's a Mania match. It's not a match that's going to happen at a SummerSlam or a Saudi or a Survivor Series. Rock Reigns is WrestleMania written all over it. It's happening at Mania. So Reigns Cody isn't guaranteed. I don't think it's 100% guaranteed. I think they go Rollins Cody. I think that's what they go with. Anyway, Juice beat Big at Bronson Reed. I did like Bronson Reed's Tron. What did you think of that?
I love that the new Tron system is actually really good. And did you notice, like, on the screen before they go to ad break, like the Kabuki Warriors, Cody Rhodes, or Bronson is a bit of a sports team going on with WWE now.
Speaking of the Kabuki Warriors, they beat who? Who did they beat?
They beat Natalya and Tegan Knox.
There we go. Yeah.
And do you know the interesting thing about it? Do you want to know an interesting thing? Natalya and Tegan Knox have only ever won one match in their tag team career.
Damn. And so beating them means nothing. Bayley came out, good promo. Rhea Ripley also came out. Now Jax attacked Rhea Ripley. That's probably your match at Elimination Chamber. We now probably know. I think it's more or less been confirmed. You're getting a match for number one contendership. Number one contendership to face Rhea. That was probably gonna be Becky. To me, Rhea Becky. That's not that star-studded main event time match. Boring all the way. Rhea's a star. Why would you take the title off her? She's a star, so why take the title off her? Bayley now going to say on SmackDown who she's going after. I wouldn't have to go after Rhea. I think Rhea should win at Mania, but that's what they're going to do.
It's going to be Rhea versus Becky at Mania.
Neither match have a star in there. Neither. Rhea's a star in WWE. She's been undefeated for nearly 2 years.
Remember what, right?
Yeah, because you walk down the street and you go, Rhea Ripley's not a star. My mum hasn't heard of Rhea Ripley. My mum hasn't heard of Seth Rollins. She's heard of The Rock. That's who The Rock is. She's heard of John Cena. She's heard of Stone Cold. Yes, because the movies plays a massive factor, but that's because the stars. She hasn't heard of Seth Rollins, and literally heard of me discussing him. Outside of that, hasn't got a clue. So how is he a star if no one's heard of him outside the wrestling world? So Bianca Belair and Montez. I won't be watching it, but they've now got it. Montez Ford now got a show starting this Friday. Okay, will you be watching it? Frozen.
I just
your Wi-Fi seems to be more affected when you're on your phone. I don't know why. But are you watching Montez Ford and Bianca's new show?
Shows, but
I'll take that as a no.
I do like both them together.
Caveman Wi-Fi. And to end Raw, Drew McIntyre picked up a win against Sami Zayn.
Yeah, that was actually a cracking match. We saw the way they're setting it up. I think it's going to be Rollins versus McIntyre at night 1.
Yeah, because that's a match that's going to pull in the casuals. Yeah. Definitely.
Well, it's also like I think
that's definitely going to pull in the casuals. Rollins versus.
There's a team like when last year's story was
I don't care about the story. I don't care about the story. Don't care about the story. Don't care about the story. I want stars. How is Rollins and Drew a star? How is that pulling in the casuals? How is Rollins Gunther? Now, okay, does Gunther deserve to win the title? Of course. Will it be a good match? Of course. How is it pulling in the casuals? How is it pulling in the audience? People don't care.
If you're going to have the match, if you're going to have Rollins and Gunther,
regardless, whoever you stick against Rollins, would it be Drew? Even Drew Cody doesn't draw a crowd. Maybe it's Cody, Drew, or Gunther. Not growing the audience. No one grows the audience beyond what WWE actually is. At the end of the day,
there are, as Reed Rilo said, there are people who've heard of the Drews and the Rollins before they got to WWE.
My mum hasn't. So my mum hasn't. So how are they a star?
Your mum doesn't watch wrestling. That's not a big deal. Not everybody watches wrestling.
There you go. So the non-wrestling fans haven't heard of these. So how are they stars?
The people who watch wrestling, whether they're casual or hardcore, they'll know who they are.
Non-wrestling fans have never heard of Seth Rollins, so how is he a star?
They probably followed him on Ring of Honor or Pro Wrestling Guerrilla before he got to WWE.
Non-wrestling fans that have never watched wrestling, haven't heard of Seth Rollins, how is he a star?
They can look him up on Google then. That's the case. If you want to find out more about him, look
they're not a wrestling fan. Not a wrestling fan. Why would they? They're not a wrestling fan.
You can take it. Interested in a lot of friends, different things, and that's how I learn about it.
So, a wrestling fan that's never watched. Everyone knows what wrestling is. Everyone knows what WWE is. I would imagine the whole world knows it exists. But a non-wrestling fan
WWE is like
got a clue who Seth Rollins is. They're like, who the hell's that? Who's never watched wrestling in their entire life?
Like people who know, like you can also,
don't know him. Gunther, they don't know him. Becky Lynch, they don't know her. Outside of the wrestling world, any stars is in the world.
But
yes, wrestling is a massive outreach to all these different.
Like you don't have to always watch. Like you can talk about WWE in the media, and you don't have to mention the wrestlers. Well, like when the deal with Netflix came through, it was covered by the mainstream media, both British and Irish, and it was all. And they were talking about the WWE itself.
You're missing the points that these are all nobodies. Yes, the product's the attraction, not the wrestlers, because nobody knows the wrestlers outside of wrestling, outside of WWE. Seth Rollins is a absolute nobody. A nobody. Even on some talk show doesn't make him a star.
But here's the say nobodies if they're appearing on a big talk show in America. Or here's another example. When Raw was on Monday, they were talking. Let me talk.
Right. Well.
showing the highlights of what these are media outlets that are not dedicated to wrestling. They're papers like the Star newspaper or UK or any form of American news, like NBC, CBS. They're all covering it. So people know who they are because they're giving out the results, they're mentioning their names.
No,
so people will think
no, they don't.
people
My
will say
mum
they're a
has
star.
no idea who Seth Rollins is. My mum has no idea who Drew McIntyre and Seth Rollins are. So how are they stars? She'd not heard of him unless I'm talking about them. If I said, you know, Drew McIntyre, you would presume, because I live and breathe wrestling, it's a wrestler. But apart from that,
maybe
because,
maybe
still not,
maybe,
not a star. A star is the world has heard of. The world, everybody.
Maybe if you talk about her more, she can look her up and then she'll know who she is. It's simple. It's simple logic.
This is, but they're not stars. 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 Hasn't heard of them. The world doesn't know. Have a clue. Becky Lynch and Gunther are. They don't. However much you want to believe that, they have no idea. So you're into a football fan who's strictly football and doesn't know what wrestling is, but they're strictly football and their life is football, 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 football. And you said, Nick, who's Gunther? They go, who? Because he's not a star. He's a star in WWE because everybody's a star in WWE. They're one of the biggest wrestling companies, but outside of the wrestling bubble, he's a nobody.
But here's the thing, like
WWE go to many countries. They go to many countries, and he's a star in the biggest wrestling company in the world. But outside of the wrestling, the real world, no one knows who he is. And no one knows who any of them are because they're nobody.
Not every wrestler has to go to Hollywood or have their own TV show to know who they are. There are other ways people can know who they are. Like you can look them up on YouTube.
They're nobodies. These are all nobodies outside of the wrestling bubble. They are nobodies. They're not been heard of. I can walk down the street and say to a person, name me a wrestler, and if Cody is so famous, the world's going to know who he is. They're not going to know who he is. They're going to say Rock, Bret Austin, Cena. Okay, that's who they remember, but they're stars. The Rock's a global megastar. Gunther just isn't. Cody Rhodes isn't. He doesn't grow the audience. Wrestling fans know who Cody is. Above all, no idea. Like I said, the woman that got the craft thing that I got, the craft thing that I go to, the person there, obviously, she's not needed. Well, she isn't. She obviously sees England's there for advice. She knows who The Rock is. If I said, do you know who Gunther is? Who? Because The Rock's a megastar. Gunther isn't. He's not a megastar. Outside the wrestling bubble, a nobody. A complete and utter nobody. Austria, know who he is.
So basically, from looking at that card, you want WrestleMania to basically be all about the nostalgia.
Correct. I want stars, which WWE don't have.
But it can't be. But it can't be always about nostalgia. You have to let the talent of today have their moment.
So they don't want stars. They want WrestleMania to be unsuccessful. They want WrestleMania to. Don't want the fans to watch. No, they don't. They don't because no one's watching Reigns Cody. People are turning off because that's obvious Cody's winning. So why are people going to watch? People will turn off.
It won't be unsuccessful.
I don't care about Cody's story. Haven't cared in a year. They haven't made me care. Couldn't care less what he does. Yes, he's an okay wrestler. But outside of that, couldn't give a crap. Reigns Cody's not big enough for Mania paper. Not big enough. Don't care about his story. Most fans don't. They know Cody's winning, most probably. Turn off. That's what they're going to do. The casual fans that don't care watch Mania because it's Mania, and that's purely why they're watching. Not the ones like me that live and breathe wrestling are turning off. Anyway, so
if you don't want to watch Mania, if you don't want to watch Mania, and watch Manias of the past, that's your choice.
Right.
Or do something else.
Can seem to be avoiding the fact that they're going to the fans are going to be turning off because Cody Reigns
But not all.
It isn't a big match. I don't care. Nobody cares
But
about
it's
his
not.
story. I couldn't give a shit about his story. I don't care. Finish the story. Don't care. He's boring. Ugh, he's on the game. Who cares? I don't care whether Cody lives or dies. Couldn't give a crap. Not a big match for me anyhow. But I'm going to give a bronze to Raw. So on NXT that you were talking about before, Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams defeated LWO to advance to the finals.
Trick.
This was a good match here. At Vengeance Day, so we now know it will be Baron Corbin and Braun Breaker versus Trick Williams and Carmelo Hayes, finals in the Dusty Rhodes Classic. We replayed Rockstar Perez built momentum heading into this Sunday's Vengeance Day by knocking off Tatum Paxley. Okay. Now this is a match everybody saved for this Sunday. Lola Vice defeated Elektra Lopez. I presume that this is now Elektra coming up to the main roster.
That was a send-off match, so it wasn't necessary to have it on the pay-per-view because SmackDown's on a Friday.
Okay. Lexus King knocked off Ridge Holland.
Ridge Holland.
Okay.
I love Alexis King. He's brilliant.
Now, this next segment I thought was done perfectly. It's reinvented JTJ. We want to chase you in the ring. JTJ and Thea Hale came out. I think this was done fantastic.
What I loved about it was the Tell Me a Lie song during Chase You. Remember Tell Me a Lie they did for Shawn Michaels in '95 when he got that concussion from Owen Hart? I'll have to send you. I'll send you that. Hang on, I'll send you that because they did one for Seth Rollins when Seth Rollins was WWE champion, and then he got the injury in Ireland, and they made a little video for him, and I'm going to send you this now to look at later on.
Ariana Grace got a win against Fallon Henley. Cool. So you say about this before about Von Wagner. He lost to Noam Dar. Noam Dar is still Heritage champion. Very clunky. What was your thoughts about this?
It was a bit. I was very surprised that someone like Noam Dar was able to literally beat Von Wagner 2-0. Like he was very, like he got help a few times, yeah, but he was able to actually beat him himself. He beat himself through the whole match. He got 2 straight falls, but like the question is how do you?
Yeah, I think he wants to do something with Von, but it's what?
Like he'd be a monster. He'd be a monster on the main roster.
Yeah, maybe. At Vengeance Day, another match added. It should be good. In no DQ action, versus Joe Gacy. Cool. And to end NXT, Trick Williams came out. Ilya Dragunov did. Baron Corbin, Braun Breaker attack. And then again, they're teasing it, and it's probably going to happen on Sunday. So, she's facing Ilya. Carmel turns round and he's like, "What?" So I think a turn is coming, and we give it a bronze to silver. What are your thoughts?
I'd give it a silver.
The next segment here, and I'm not going to need a toilet break, but let me play this first. Is no, they played the wrong one. No, truth that played or not.
We did play it.
Play it again.
Yep.
Give me 1 second, guys. I'm just going to have a toilet break. One second here, guys. 1 second, I'm going to start a
Here,
little
we'll
bit.
play
One second, back in a second.
You know what, I'll play an ad.
Welcome to my store on Pro Wrestling Tees. Check out my beautiful dog logo on this black t-shirt, or how about this waffle on this gold nice t-shirt we have here. And here are a few other designs. We got some on white, some on sand, two-sided shirts. Don't forget to search Billy Ray Dog on Pro Wrestling Tees. Billy Ray Dog on Pro Wrestling Tees. With that on Pro Wrestling Tees, more shirts are always coming.
I don't know what happened there. I must have clicked the mouse as I walked off. But anyway,
No,
I didn't mean to play that.
No,
but...
I clicked on Billy Ray Dog because like there was something going on, so it just cut to a commercial.
Oh, okay, then right then. Okay, then so yeah, quick heads to Protein Tea, Billy Ray Dog. So, let's take a closer look at the matches for Vengeance Day, and also get Ian's predictions, my prediction on the watch party. So you want to find out my predictions, watch that. So, Joe Gacy versus Dijak, no DQ match. That should be good.
Yeah, I'd say that's going to be one heck of a battle there. I'm going to say Dijak.
Yeah. Well, I forgot the other matches. Okay, let's go to Bron Breakker and Baron Corbin taking on Trick Williams Company's finals, the Dusty Road Tag Team Classic. Turn is coming. What are you going for here?
I'm going to say, by hook or crook, I'm going to take a chance on Trick and Mello. Or maybe, no, I'm going to take a chance on Braun and Corbin. Like, they're the odd couple in this team. And, like, we've seen odd couples win the Dusty Road Classic Championship. Finn Balor, Samoa Joe, Pete Dunne and Matt Riddle, etc.
It will be OTM and Adriana Rizzo taking on... No, it's the family and Adriana Rizzo taking on OTM and Jadea Parker. I think this is good. Your OTM and Jadea getting used, getting a push. I think this will be good. So your pick for this?
I'm going to say the family.
We'll say. Obafemi taking on Dragon Lee, North American Championship. Again, should be a good match. Whether this will be Dragon Lee's last match teeing up, we'll have to wait and see for retention
I'm going to say Obafemi easily, but it's very hard to say. I could see probably maybe he gets called up after. He could get called up after WrestleMania, maybe to team up to get involved with Mysterio, depending what happens with Mysterio and Santos.
Oh, Dragon Lee. Obafemi is way too early to be called up.
No, Dragon Lee, of course. Dragon Lee is ready for the main roster. We've seen before in the past he's able to handle himself on the main roster.
For the NXT Women's title, will challenge Lyra Valkyria. Again, good. I would have given the match to Kiana James because you're probably not going to have Lyra lose here, so she could have easily beat Kiana James. So are you going for retention here? I'm
going to say Lyra Valkyrie. I think Roxanne Perez, after seeing her in the Rumble, she's ready for the main roster. The same with Tiffany Stratton. They're both ready for the main roster.
And in your main event, Ilya Dragunov defends the Williams NXT title. Should be good, but like I said, I see a turn coming at the end.
Yeah, I'm going to say Dragunov.
Yeah, you see.
Starts the feud with Hayes and Williams.
Yeah, which I presume will go into. Should
be a good quiet card. Good card.
I presume that will go into standing for. And then you come out of Reyes played all time. Last segment here, which is. news and headlines. So this, I'm not put this on the schedule, but Brock Lesnar probably done with WWE. He's a big name. He's a massive name for the UFC champion, WWE champion. Who doesn't know who Brock Lesnar is? So for him to be done,
he's a big name
forever.
As I said,
yeah, that's bad.
As I said, well, Ricky, as I said before, if he went out on a different note, like say lost a match and had to retire, yeah, it's a loss, but it's a good way to go out. But this is a very bad way because these are very serious allegations. Like, and even if he is a big star, he's found guilty. Yeah, he's a big name to the company. But if he's found guilty, that's it. He'll be erased from history. Like, this is the same thing. Like, Jimmy Savile was a very well-known name in the BBC. He did a lot of stuff, and then when they found out about all the allegations he's had against women and children, he was erased from history. They even took away his gravestone. So that same thing could happen to Brock Lesnar.
Well, yeah, well, but it is a massive loss for WWE, regardless whether he's murdered 100 people, regardless why he's gone.
It's a sick loss, but like at the end of the day,
he's gone. Possibly, it's a massive loss. Like, wow,
at the end of the day,
but
he would have put Gunther over, yeah. But now, so Gunther will have to use something else, and either way, at the end of the day, someone else's loss is someone else's gain.
News. Unfortunately, it looks like CM Punk out of WrestleMania. Now he said his next year, he's not exactly young, and if a certain match is planned for the main event next one, I suppose. What they meant was Punk meant to win the Rumble, and they just went because he couldn't win. I feel really sorry for Punk. Some people online are loving this, laughing at this, loving it, but I feel really sorry for him.
I feel sorry for him, yeah, but like this has happened in the space of 2 years. It kind of shows that his body is breaking down and he's not able to cope with the whole thing. Like we saw what happened in AEW. He won the AEW championship. He got injured. He won his second title from Jon Moxley. He injured his foot. He was gone for a while, and now we've seen this after he took the Claymore and the DDT from Drew McIntyre. Like he's not the same person. Like because he got concussed in the 2014 Royal Rumble. And he didn't say he was injured. He continued the match. But on this occasion, he continued it, but he had to be thrown out to finish it. And now this has come up. Like, the body is starting to break down. And then you have to question yourself, is it worth doing this? Or should he just retire and do something else? Like, because he could do other things in the industry. Like, he could work on NXT and pencil and work with Shawn Michaels. He could be a commentator. He's always been a great commentator. Like, if you watched his Best in the World documentary, he wants to work in all aspects of wrestling. He loved doing that in Ohio Valley Wrestling.
But it is a massive shame.
It's a shame. I agree.
He's not only missing, but he's missing the biggest mania of all time for now. Obviously, 41 is technically bigger than 40. It's a bigger number, so technically bigger, but it's 40 years of mania as an anniversary show.
It's a big loss. It's unfortunate, it's a big loss, but at the end of the day, you have to move forward. You can't panic and say, he's gone, Punk is gone, what do we do? We'll have to cancel Seth Rollins' match. No, you have to fill the void with someone else. And the way he's going, I think Drew McIntyre should fill that void.
Ugh. Boring. No, that's such a really boring main event to me.
Well, I don't think it's boring. I mean, like, I think Drew does deserve it.
I don't care about Drew's story. Couldn't care less. I want stars. Neither of us are a star.
Yeah, well, can I talk, please? Hang on. This is like I think Drew should give him the spot because there's all this talk of whether or not he's going to resign with WWE or not. I say he will resign, but like you give him what he's always wanted as well. You give him to have that moment he never got at WrestleMania 36, and let him win a title in front of a live crowd. And you give Seth Rollins what he wants and give him the main event. You give them both the main event, and you let Drew win the title.
I care about none of that. So I'm
on watching. Cover WrestleMania.
In fact, if The Rock's not there, I probably won't watch it. No, that's the match we're going with. So we'll talk. So with Punk out, I think yes, they are doing Cody Rollins, that's the match to go on with because The Rock himself has said they're still figuring it out. Dave Meltzer don't to believe what you want. He's sometimes wrong, sometimes he's right. He himself has said the match is happening this year. It is a WrestleMania match, not SummerSlam, not Survivor Series, not Saudi. It's a mega match. And all those are, let's face it, B-level pay-per-views compared to WrestleMania. It is a WrestleMania match. You do not do it next year because what TV schedule open is a year older. And that's still a main event. People will still complain. Rock Reigns is wherever it happens, it's still the main event. So I think it's this year. I think we're getting Rock Reigns this year. And it's Punk Cody Rollins. Because if you do it next year, now you're extending the Bloodline storyline, and people are already fed up. So it's another year. So I think we're getting Rock Reigns. That's your main
event. I do. Yeah, it's a WrestleMania match. But here's the thing: like, you don't have to extend the Bloodline to have Rock versus Reigns. Like, if you do Cody versus Reigns,
so why
Cody wins.
As a Rock thing.
Yeah, they still have to talk about. They still have to.
So why is the Rock being? So if the Rock, so you're not extending the Bloodline, why is the Rock going after Reigns? And he wants to be the head of the table of what? Of nothing.
Like he
wants to be the head of the table of the Bloodline.
I'm talking about
yeah. And then what do you do with Reigns in the meantime? You do not say we lost at Mania and now he goes on the losing streak because that's on doing the 3.5 years. And then you're not making him look strong against Rock. And he doesn't look strong against The Rock. So he has to, if he has to lose to Cody, he loses to Cody and never loses again.
Well, you could give him time off. Like, Reigns will more likely be gone after WrestleMania, so he wants to give him the time off, give him a bit of a vacation, comes back, works at Saudi Arabia with whoever, like Solo, gets a rematch with Cody, loses that just to keep him out of the title picture until the Rock
No. He has one loss and that's it. And never loses again. That's it.
John Cena lost.
How does any other loss make him look? Yeah, but John Cena's not Roman Reigns, is it? John Cena's not going to go face The Rock. But right.
Can I just point out as well, like in the year building up to John Cena versus The Rock at WrestleMania 28, John Cena lost the title a few times, and he still looked strong during the match despite that he lost as well. Like,
right, but Cena isn't Roman Reigns. Cena wasn't for 3.5. So Cena is levels below Reigns.
Can I just hang on? Now there was a difference back then. Cena was
was champion for 3.5 years.
Can I also hang on? Can I just point out that Cena at that
so Cena wasn't champion for 3.5 years. So any other loss apart from losing to Cody makes him look weak against The Rock. So he loses to Cody, and that is it. One loss, never to lose again.
Okay, well, can I just point this out as well? The difference was John Cena was on a full-time contract leading up to his match with The Rock. Reigns was on a part-time, so he goes away for a while. He's fine. He has a match at Saudi Arabia, wins that. He faces Cody in a rematch at SummerSlam. He's gone for a while. He comes back to say do the November Saudi show, wins that. He's gone for a while, and then he's won two matches and lost one since he's lost the title. That's not a loss there. Then you decide what you do with him at the Royal Rumble, and then you start giving him the match at Reigns, and then that's it. He beats Rock at WrestleMania 41. And plus, that helps the Netflix deal as well.
And the difference between Reigns and Cena and Reigns is levels above Cena ever was. Cena has never been champion for 3.5 years. Cena himself says Reigns is the greatest of all time. Reigns is levels above Cena ever would dream to be. Yes, he's a 16-time champion. Yes, he's a big movie star. But you're talking a different era. He's a fourth longest reigning champion in history. Hogan himself has put Reigns over. Loses to Cody, and that's it. One loss. Hogan would put Reigns
over.
That makes it obvious that Cody's now winning, so people are turning off. I don't care about his story. Couldn't care what Cody does. Couldn't care. Don't care. People are turning off.
But they may not turn off. Like, there's no harm in a bit of predictability in wrestling sometimes. Like, I do want to see Cody beat the title, and I want to see Reigns get a loss, like to end what has been a good reign.
Right, but nobody else does. Like, no one else does. Really little people do.
Yeah, nobody else does. But like, not never last. But like Ricky in this life, not never lasts forever.
Right, but
that's the thing about life.
People don't care less about Cody's story. They are turning off. I don't care. I won't be watching the main event. So they've at least lost at least one viewer. Okay, it was one out of the millions that watch wrestling. One is like totally insignificant, but there's other people that feel like me, and other people that won't be watching. Be that as it's predictable.
So Cody does,
he isn't going to be fun.
Okay, say if he does lose,
Cody bringing it.
Say if Reigns does lose and people will turn off, what's going to happen? They're going to come back on because they'll want to see Reigns versus Rock. And what will happen by then? Netflix will be broadcasting Raw.
Next year.
And people will subscribe and the money will come in. Yeah, that's next year. And the money will come in still.
No. So the loser fans listening to you, those casual fans, people that live and breathe wrestling and will watch whatever, people that live and breathe wrestling will watch wrestling 20 hours a day. People that live and breathe wrestling watch the best of Raw on Christmas Day. That's your hardcore wrestling fans. They'll sit and watch anything. Your casuals that are brought in by Mania won't be sticking around. They don't care. Other people feel the same as I do. In fact, the chat that I'm in, this is again one person out of millions, but one person has said they'd be happy if they just won the title off Reigns. That's probably what most people title off Reigns. Or you could have Otis beat Reigns, and those fans are happy. You've kept those fans happy. Cody's not growing the audience. In winning the title, put him on the level of Reigns. If winning the title makes you a star, Jinder Mahal's a megastar, then the Miz is a megastar. They're going to lose an audience. He's going to be Reigns Cody, probably. Cody's going to win.
I think it's going to be Cody versus Reigns. I couldn't see them. It will be Cody versus Reigns at WrestleMania 40. I don't see them cutting it off for anybody else.
Of course he will. But people don't care about his story, so they will. And they know Cody's winning. So of course he's going to do. Cody's got these great big megastars like, oh, it's Cody Rhodes. They're turning off. Anyway, let's get to the final thing here. So obviously, McMahon, I don't think you're talking too much about this. A lot of legal that won't be getting involved in, a lot of weird, crazy, sick stuff that involved, but if it's true, a lot of people are involved. If it's true, John Laurinaitis, Vince is a weird, crazy, sick man. Brock Lesnar's involved, so you could ruin a lot of lives, a lot of careers, a lot of marriages. I don't think he's entirely 100%. Well, maybe he is, maybe he isn't. But we'll have to wait and see. Is he 100% gone forever from WWE? I think he'll come back one day.
Who do you think this will be? Who do you think will come back one day?
What?
Vince. You think Vince will come back one day? No, he's done. No, Vince.
I don't think he goes to. What's going to happen? He'll pay them off. Apparently, that's what's going to happen on Sportskeeda, on Scripted Show. They had a lawyer on, and the lawyer was basically saying Vince is just going to pay money, and that's it. He won't go to trial. He won't go any further than that. He'll pay money, and that's it.
Even if he pays money, even if he pays the money, he can't come back to WWE. He signed a waiver. He's gone. He won't have any say in the company. He is 100% out of it. And now,
never say never. I think he will be brought. I think he comes back.
No. He's it's over for him, Ricky. I'm sorry, mate. It's over. Even Ari Emanuel is doing a cleanup of anybody that was connected to the whole thing. It is definitely over for Vince McMahon now. His legacy is totally tarnished on this whole thing.
Like I said, never say never. If purely a figurehead, if he was just purely a figurehead and that was it, fine. No, he's gone. But if he had any sort of input, any sort of advice, then he'll be brought back.
They're not going to, Ricky. They're not going to bring him back. There's too much of this. There's too much harm done. Even if they brought him back and he was found not guilty, what happens then? Something else could come out. A new accusation comes out. They can't take the risk. He's gone.
If he was just, if he had any sort of impact, and any advice, and if he was just there purely as you are the chairman of the board, whatever, and that's it. No, if he had any input, can I see him coming back one day in the future? Definitely.
No, I'm sorry. I don't think.
Now, where does this leave? Who's going to be the new? Does this mean The Rock? Do they elect The Rock now to be the executive chairman? That would give ultimate power to The Rock, and he could do what the hell he likes.
No, that'd be something. But at the end of the day, no, I don't think The Rock is going to be the executive chairman. I think Ari Emanuel will be the chairman. But there have been talks that they want to bring Stephanie McMahon back in the fold to have some input there. But like Ari Emanuel has said, he's going to do a clean-up.
My final thoughts, Vince, are, like I said to Ryan, you should have seen, the signs were there, all the stuff he does on TV.
I think the character was the real Vince McMahon himself.
I was listening to Rene Dupree's podcast, and he said a couple of things here of note, just interesting. One was the character of $1 Million Man. That is a character Vince would love to be. And what did the $1 Million Man do? He made people, humiliated people for money. Like, hello, we should have seen this coming.
Yeah, well, like, I don't think Ted DiBiase could do rape, though. I mean, Ted DiBiase is now a minister.
The character he has to do is humiliated people for money. What's Vince done? Humiliated people for money, or alleged happened.
Yeah, but Vince, there's a difference between the $1 Million Man and Vince. Yeah, but he made $1 Million Man didn't make women do very dirty things. Vince McMahon got women doing that, and Vince McMahon forced himself on a woman.
Humiliated for money, the character Vince wanted to be. And what has Vince allegedly done? Humiliated people for money. The character's exactly the same. Whether it's sexual things or it's making people, whatever, you humiliate people. That's what $1 Million Man actually done. Patterson was at Vince's house one day. We were writing TV, and he was toying with his dog. He was saying, "Oh, look, Pat, watch this." And he had a milk board, and every time the dog drooled, Vince thought that was funny, and that's what Vince does with his talent. He wants to see his talent drool for money because he wants control. So I think this is all true. There, like sex toys after wrestle, very, very weird, very, very crazy. And yeah, Triple H handled it well on the press conference. Cody handled it well. I mean, I'm surprised the journalist asked those questions. I suppose that's what people want to know. But you're going to ask these questions,
because these are very serious questions to ask them. I'd say they have their lawyers preparing people not to be asking these questions, and they're telling the wrestlers not to be asking questions, not to answer any questions about Vince McMahon or John Laurinaitis.
But I'm slightly surprised that those questions were asked. But like I'm saying, people want to know these questions. It won't be my first question. My first one would be about Reigns, but that's me being a mark. But yeah, it's crazy.
Like the one thing though, it's very hard on Triple H. It must be very hard. Like it must have been very hard on Triple H, like being asked these questions, and then he has to avoid the issue of talking about his father-in-law if his daughters are watching the press conference and seeing the journalists ask Triple H questions about Vince, and they going, "Mommy, why are journalists asking Daddy these questions about Granddad? What did Granddad do?"
Yeah. The whole, I wonder what the whole family thinks. Triple H, Stephanie, Linda, playing no shock to Linda, but Linda, Shane, but did he know the depth of what he was doing?
Stepped away from,
So the whole family
stepped away from Vince. We know Shane stepped away from Vince. My only question is now, I kind of wonder as well, what kind of clean out will Ari Emanuel do? Because there is talk about a clean out because of the whole situation. And like some people think that people like Triple H and Shawn Michaels are going to lose their job. I hope that doesn't happen because I know how much of a great relationship they have with the talents.
Yeah, true. And then who would you bring in to replace both?
Yeah, and you could bring in someone like Bruce Pritchard, and he wouldn't know what. Like I know Bruce Pritchard has a wrestling background, but like they bring in someone else and they won't have a clue. I think
Ronda Rousey
you need to keep Triple H and Shawn Michaels in.
Ronda's come out and basically said Bruce is the avatar of Vince. As long as Bruce is there, Vince is still there in some capacity.
Yeah, but Vince doesn't get a say anymore. He's been written out, so.
But he's still there. Through Bruce Pritchard.
Yeah, Bruce is there because
Vince's yes man. Was he yes man? So it will always be there in WWE in some sort of capacity. Vince will never be gone.
Bruce is there because he wants to keep his job. So he's going to have to do a lot of branding.
Yes man for also a yes man for Vince. So Vince will always be there in WWE in some sort of capacity, not physically there, but in some sort of capacity will always be in WWE. So he won't be gone forever. And you can't erase him from history. He made WWE, so
he's actually been erased off the WWE network anyway. Like if you look up Vince McMahon, you won't find him. But no, I don't think even when this is over, he won't be back in WWE.
You can't do like a Chris Benoit and say, because Vince was a very powerful man. He's the reason that I watch wrestling. He's probably the reason you watch wrestling and many other fans around the world. So you can't really erase any of that. You can't erase the 30 years of Raw and the 40 years of Mania. It's totally impossible. Also, this does rule out him going to the Hall of Fame, definitely. I thought he would do, but definitely not now. and Brock's won't be in a future Hall of Famer either. Unless it all blows over and he's found not guilty, but I think it'll be a long before Brock is anywhere near the Hall of Fame. Maybe 10 years or something. When everybody's forgotten about it.
I think his reputation is there's like
anyway.
I was listening to Eric Bischoff's podcast and he thinks there's too much damage done for Vince. I can't see him being in the Hall of Fame. No, I'm sorry, it can't happen.
No, probably was on about Brock. Brock might be one day, possibly. We'll see.
Brock is if he's found guilty, there's no chance of being in the Hall of Fame.
No. And I'll interview headlines of Hall of Fame this year. I know Bray's announced, but he's not your headliner. He's not big enough to headline the Hall of Fame. So, do they have Heyman do it or The Rock? We'll have to wait and see. Anyway,
if The Rock is facing Roman Reigns, then if The Rock is facing Reigns, then no, he's not going to go home just yet.
I think if he's facing Reigns, he definitely goes to the Hall of Fame. You play that into the story. Who does The Rock think he is upstaging Paul Heyman? And then Reigns has beaten another Hall of Famer, so I can see if it is Rock Reigns, Rock definitely goes in.
Well, if you're doing that for the Hall of Fame,
if you're not as a wrestler or as a celebrity, he's both. Anyway, we're coming to the almost 3 hours here. So if you like, subscribe, get this shared, and
should I just say this quickly though? Like, if it's not Bray Wyatt, then you probably have to give the spot to Batista.
I don't think Bray's doing a headline. I mean, he's that big in a headline. Batista, depends how busy he's with movie. Maybe that's why. Maybe he did Batista in the way he's training again. But he depends how busy he's with movies, I suppose. But yeah, did Batista have a Hall of Fame career? I suppose. I don't know. Anyway. Check out my watch party on Saturday. I do apologize for not doing a Rumble watch party, but I explained why earlier. These things happen. But do like, subscribe. Remember to acknowledge and good night.